Welcome back to episode 5 of Curse of Strahd. When last left off, after the unfortunate death of Leon. Unfortunate? Fortunate? Yeah. Either way for somebody.
It was very fortunate for Strahd.
But after the unfortunate death of Leon, the party had finished their trek to Vallaki. They had entered the city, gotten Ismark and Irina set up at the Church of St. Andral. Caerwynn had been told that the bones of said saint that was providing the church with protection had recently been stolen, and that the priest suspected one of his gravedigger rather, Milovage. Donnel and Sesna had met with Blinsky the Toymaker. Sesna being asked to retrieve his idol's greatest creation from Castle Ravenloft, and Donnel having purchased this dummy of Strahd. They had then gone to the Blue Water Inn, where they had had a nice meal, something to drink, and gone to bed after getting directions from the owner of the inn about the location of Krezik and a mansion nearby that was the only thing the inn owner and operator could think of when they'd asked about stone dragons. So picking up from that, Caerwynn, what did you do for the rest of your night?
I have no idea. Most likely just figuring out what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
How I even got into this mess.
He's just thinking about his life. Where did it all go wrong? Oh, right, I remember.
Oh, right, I volunteered to help you. Right. With nothing else going on of course of the night. Sesna and Donnel, you awaken in the Blue Water Inn in your room. With the sound of a woman's voice downstairs trying to rouse someone, and meeting with fairly little success.
These walls are paper thin, it seems.
Walls are plenty thick.
Oh, reminds me of home. I'm gonna get up and start getting my armor on.
Set up on the bench.
Coming in real quiet, Pat.
I don't fly.
It's Skype like eat your voice at times. It's about all I can think of.
Fair enough. But yeah, let's make a room. Anyway, just sitting up on her bed, just alrighty. Okay. Hey, Donald.
Yeah.
About what happened last Right, words kind of got caught in the throat, but I'm glad that you didn't die.
Well, no surprise here, but I'm also quite glad I didn't die.
I mean, sort of worried if you weren't, but yeah. So
It'd take a
Yeah,
lot
so
more than some
find the others.
fancy pants Mr. Baron to try and kill me. Pulling up with a dummy. You dare mock me, boy, blah, blah, blah.
You're gonna get up and like playfully bap it in the face.
She does a D4 of damage to my fingers.
Oh, I just shouted the dummy's face. No. And then there would be damn few fingers. Alright. Let's go. Have you heard sort of sunlight or some such thing to find?
Yeah, we need to find Mr. Caerwynn and have a discussion with him on where we should be going.
So you two just heading downstairs for breakfast, or are you just heading out?
Yeah, I'm getting ready and heading downstairs.
As you descend the stairs and step through the doors of the Blue Water Inn and into the main tap room, you see one of the figures you passingly recognized from last night, an aging half-elf by the looks of him, sitting at the bar chuckling as the woman who worked the bar last night is shaking one of the men you'd seen sitting at it. Get up! Get off my bar! Erwin, I'm going to hit him! Hit him! Wakes me up. The woman,
I'm gonna walk up and pull the drink. I'm gonna walk up and pull the chair out.
Oh boy.
Just make sure we're all there, yes.
Chair off from the room.
Sigismund, the chair is pulled from out from under you, and there's that moment of you realizing, ah no.
Oh, shit.
As you come sliding off, and you start to pick your head up, it pops against the bar, and you kind of stumble back.
Oh.
Give me a dexterity save real quick.
Okay, well, since I finally put this information in here, let's see what happens when I roll this from the sheet. I'll press this dexterity. 15.
You managed
Just
to keep, you managed to keep your feet.
wait.
You're kind of stumbling back a bit, but you're like, okay, whoa, okay.
Hang on. Hold up. Hang on.
There was a chair under my ass a little bit ago.
Hang on a second. Before I do anything else. I need a minute. A minute. I'm putting in my display thing now.
Putting in your what?
I'm changing my display name from mini marks because I can't do question marks because the F1 doesn't work. But anyways, yeah, someone catch myself. Okay, let's do you fuck. Oh, fuck are you?
Oh, sorry. The person who pulled the chair out from under you sets it down.
That seems a little inappropriate, but fine.
The woman behind the bar that Sigismund, is Danica, just kind of levels a gaze at you. Some would say it is inappropriate to be asleep on my bar when the sun has risen.
There it is.
Oh, those people would probably have not drank 2 barrels of your beer. To be fair.
Yes, Most people would be rationing themselves once they've heard there's a shortage about.
Oh fuck, there's a shortage about.
You know the delivery is late from the winery. Or do you remember?
Well, since I asked about the shortage, probably not.
She's gonna take her seat at the table.
Right.
Donnel.
I've just been kind of watching this all interestingly. Yeah, that's about all. I'm just kind of sitting here looking at this like, that is most certainly a thing. Do I see Mr. Caerwynn by chance?
Caerwynn, would you have made your way to the inn at any point, or did you take up the offer to stay at the church?
I would have stayed at the church.
Okay. So, no, you did not see Caerwynn.
Right, so, memory's not so good. Where's the winery?
Shane's memory is not crap. No, that's wrong. There we go. My apologies. But yes. Down the west road, past the crossroads, take a left shortly before you cross the Raven River. Vineyards there, winery too.
It's not the way to... Okay, so out of character, I know this. Shane, is that on the road to Kresic?
The road is,
Let me the way.
it's mostly the way to Kresic. It's just, there, you know that there's a, you know that the road splits before you cross the Raven River and head into Kresic, or head to Kresic. Just before you reach the Raven River, the road splits and you go, and one road leads down to the winery and yesterday.
Well, someone should probably go look into that.
Well, I don't suppose the big hero would be willing to do it.
What are you talking about? Brothers are over there. Oh, they're not brothers. They just hunt the wolves together. Basically brothers.
Janet guys over her gaze at you. So you have no problem fighting the zombie servants of Strahd. But going to check on a winery is beyond you? In
I
fact,
mean-
I thought you were a man.
The winery's on the way, and I need to go get some holy water from Kresic because fighting those zombies was not fun in the slightest.
So
Yeah, I
you
missed
both
it.
can do it?
Did I miss if Caerwynn was down here, or is he still not here?
He's not here.
He's
Alright.
He's in the church.
Still, that's a pretty dangerous walk. I've been doing it alone all my life. Wouldn't really be a problem now, I guess. As Sigismund sort of starts to stretch because I've passed out on a bar last night.
Yeah, everything's on its head right now. It is about this time that the man from last night, who you remember is called Caerwynn, steps toward the two of you, Sesna and Donnel. I hope you had a good night, friends. Can I get you?
Yeah. Wasn't bad.
And what can I get you this morning? Eggs? Bacon?
Bit of bacon wouldn't actually be that bad.
yeah, I'd like that.
Very.
You seen our friend, blonde, real ladylike?
I cannot say that I have. If I do, I'll let you know, certainly.
Well, if you see him, let me know.
I will. Before I go and get your food, As I recall last night, you had mentioned to go to the mansion I had told you of?
That was to be discussed with our friend whenever we find him, but it's either heading there or Krezik's first. Just need to actually get a plan together.
Be careful. Krezik is wary of outsiders, and that mansion is very haunted. Even the Vistani don't like going there.
Well,
And with that, he
appreciate
heads off into the back.
Heads up. Well, this ain't this pretty as a pig in a sty. This is a situation we find ourselves in.
Sort of, as they're talking to our bar ladies, are just looking at these two, obviously not from around here, people.
Yeah.
They're just looking at her. Hey, what's up with them?
They came in last night. Outsiders, as far as I can tell.
Wonder how long they'll last.
Well, we'll see if they do. Maybe they need somebody who knows the lay of the land to help take care of them. No?
Stop it.
Stop what?
Stop it.
Stop what?
I know what you're doing. And it's not gonna work.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And if you don't mind,
Yes,
I have a customer who needs sort of taken. Thank you. She steps away. Rictavio, the usual. Of course, dear. A couple apples and the wolf steak. Very well. You know, someday you're going to have to make Blinsky get his own food. Someday, yes. Not today.
Oops. We take this path here. You figure them priestly types wake up nice and early, but sleeping like the dead.
Something where I was waiting to order breakfast.
Like, that, or he just hasn't come to us. Probably gonna have to go to him.
Alright, so because of that, she's left. So Sigismund is just gonna sort of step over here by the chair, look at these two. You mind?
No.
Kind of holding up the map, suppose not.
She get them. As he's okay. Oh, then he. Oh yeah. Okay, there. Sort of looking to Donnel. You have. What you have in your hand?
The map. It's a map of Barovia, aye. Just plotting out where we're really going. Still waiting on our friend who is...
Okay, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. That map probably isn't gonna be that useful, all things considered.
It got us here.
Yeah, it got you here, but you followed the road. The map isn't. A lot of things have changed. Probably want to get a guide.
Okay, like, for instance, what?
Well, for one, the roads could be bad. You don't know what's in the woods, or what places to avoid, or what places you might want to go find. Because you've been in Barovia, what, all of a day, maybe two?
I
About
think
two.
it's the third, but yeah.
Okay. Look, I've lived here all my life. I'm what most people would call fucking crazy, because I'm one of the few people that leaves their town and wanders. I've managed to stay alive, and I've done it since I was young. So what I'm asking is, do you want me to guide you?
Well, considering this place is conditioned me to take literally everything with some kind of grain of salt, why do you want to help us all of a sudden? Considering you don't really have a reason to. If anything, you should probably not like me.
What, because you pulled out my chair because I was drunk happens to me once a week. It's usually one of those
only negative intentions.
Every interaction you're going to have with someone is negative at some point. But, look, maybe
That's
it's...
a pessimistic way to look at things.
Listen, when you live in Barovia, it's just... Look, maybe it's because I'm tired of hearing about a bunch of outsiders that are going to come in and fix everything, or they're going to go out, and I find them 3 miles outside of town dead. Maybe it's just waned on me, right?
Just kind of looking to Sesna.
Sure. Why not, I guess.
Alright. Name's Sigismund, and you are...
Donnel.
Sesna.
Nice. So you're waiting for a third?
Yeah, but I doubt he's gonna be around anytime soon.
He's probably not here is the thing, Donnel. So get it earlier.
It's about this time that the owners of the inn come back out. The woman going to the man at the bar, and Caerwynn returning to the two of you with the plate, one stacked high with bacon and the other with eggs. Sets them on the table. Anything else I can get for you today?
Yeah, I want the wolf steak.
Coming right up. Back. And Danica bids her man at the bar farewell as he turns and heads out with his wolf steak and a pair of apples.
As I say this, and he walks back, I turn to these two men sitting at their table, and I sort of just Sigismund puts his hand on the bald one's shoulder. Hey, when's the last time you killed a wolf?
The bald man that you know is Tal'Dorei,
Yeah,
which kind of grins to you. Last night when you were drinking.
Aye, you didn't even come and get me. Alright,
You
fine.
got here after we left.
Oh. Well, in that case, this is just how it goes. So, big one.
Small one. But we were on the way back when we found it. Had to argue for an hour with the gate guards to get that back in.
Oh, you know how they are. Then again, I try not to stay here. Who the fuck am I kidding? This is probably the best place to be.
I suppose it's better than Barovia itself.
Listen, you ever tried getting in aggressive? You have to argue with. You think getting in here is bad after night?
That's fair.
Oh, sort of looking to these two new people and looking at my acquaintances that I know. Right. So, Sesna, this fine bald fellow is Zoldar Sladorovich.
Soldarovich.
And, his hairy friend over there with the wolf claws on his with the cut up face is
You're
giving
eloquent as ever, Sigismund.
Oh,
Gilly
fuck
Krushkin.
yourself. Yeah,
Pleasure.
that one over there with the pot on his head's Donnel. Still don't know what that's all about. Just met him.
We know, we watched.
Ah, fuck yourself.
Just fucking whispering Sesna. Does it seem awkward to you? This feels pretty awkward.
It's because it is. She doesn't whisper back.
Because it is.
Does it seem
it's
awkward to you? Oh, yes, it is.
If it's all the same to you, I'm gonna make my breakfast. Then we should probably go collect the Caerwynn. And then talk about what we're gonna do.
Everyone returns and drops off the wolf steak for Sigismund.
As he does, I look at the lady at the bar. How was she looking at me?
She's leaned back against one of the dividing walls between the casks of wine, just kind of watching the room with a neutral expression.
I'm going to eat my wolf steak. So, been here for 3 days. Where'd you come from?
I don't suppose it actually will mean anything but Tal'Dorei.
Sigismund, you've never heard of the place.
Huh. That's new. Have a lot of people from the
No,
forgotten.
what? Really?
People come from the Forgotten Realms. A lot of outsiders come from there. And there's another. I can't remember the other one. Weird.
Well, they would have called where they came from the Sword Coast, but
Sword Coast. That's what it was.
I figure it'd be a pretty commonplace thing that you meet someone where you haven't quite heard the place they've come from before. Mouth full of eggs.
Every once in a while, you talk to some outsiders. A few different groups come from the same place. Never heard of Tal'Dorei, though. That one's new.
Donnel is very awkwardly eating. It's in that awkward stage of, not knowing this person enough to trust this person. Also being hungry. Also wondering where the cleric is. Because I thought we were all here. This is Miko being confused.
no.
No,
No.
I stayed at the church.
Caerwynn stayed at the church.
Like a smart person.
I mean, is it smart if he's already been told the church no longer has protection?
I don't know that. And I mean, to be fair, it's still probably a very defensible building that's made of stone.
Or it could just be a chapel made of wood.
Arguably better.
Yeah. Gonna just continue to eat and there's no other conversation.
Sigismund doesn't say anything, but like he keeps he's looked at Donnel, and he wants to point out that a pot is not a good helmet. But I don't even wear armor, so I really don't feel like I can't say. I feel like I can't say shit to the guy. It's like, no, I'm just not gonna say anything.
Just eating bacon. Waiting, still sizing up the new guy.
You have something you want to ask me?
Not particularly. Not yet.
All right then.
It's that awkward sizing up the new guy lunch, breakfast.
Lunch, breakfast. So,
Only there was a way to combine the words. A brunch of some sort.
just whenever we're done eating,
Oh, breakfast. Come on.
where would your friend be if he's not here?
At the
I've
trap.
known the man 2 days. Friend is generous.
That's fair enough. Where would your at the chapel? Alright, well, that
Yes.
makes a certain degree of sense. It is protected, I think.
Yeah. If you're both done, I say we head out.
I think so.
I'm ready.
While you were having breakfast, halfway across Vallaki at the Church of St. Andral, Caerwynn, last night was spent with a group of several people, around a dozen, maybe a dozen and a half, who were filling the pews, quietly praying to the Morning Lord throughout the night and resting within the chapel where they felt safe, it seems. As morning has come, the sun has risen, those people have gone out to go about their days. And with them gone, the chapel is growing quiet again. And in this new quiet, you hear the sound of someone grunting outside the church. Soft earth.
Did you see the gravedigger?
Cameron still doesn't have chapel, so.
So we just see the gravedigger just going at it.
This was specifically what you guys were eating breakfast, so.
Okay.
Caerwynn is used to waking up to an actual sunrise.
I mean, there's kind of a sunrise. It's brighter out, starting at one side of the sky. You don't really see the sun, but you know.
Yeah, but there's no warmth to it. Not really.
There's really not.
Everyone gets up, stretches. His hair's probably a mess. After he takes care of that, he's headed outside.
Stepping outside, you glance about and you do see a younger man. Probably just barely on the cusp of manhood. Who is currently digging in the graveyard for a, as of yet, uncarved stone, dressed in thin cloth, with short dark hair and ruby eyes. And from the description you were given, the description that the local priest gave you yesterday, This would be the young man Milovaj, who works as a gravedigger in the town of Vallaki, and whom the priest suspected of stealing the bones of St. Andral.
Excuse me.
Help you?
Could you point me to the nearest inn? I don't quite remember my way around here.
Blue Water's at the center of town. Big building, can't miss it.
All right. Thank you.
Nah.
What do I remember about last night? What did the priest tell me about what happened?
The priest told you that about a week ago, he had confided in the altar boy that the bones of St. Andral were what protected the church from the devil Strahd, and that a couple days ago they were stolen. The floorboards he had told the boy that the bones were under had been pulled up, and he had suspected Milovaj.
Not much to do about it. I head off towards the inn.
Okay. You get most of the way there before you see Donnel and Sesna coming the other way with a new face in tow.
Well, hello, you two. To whom do I have the... Who's the newcomer?
His name's Sigismund.
Well met, Sigismund.
Nice to meet you.
I extend a hand.
I tentatively extend my hand.
And with a very awkward handshake.
I remember what I forgot to do before session properly began. There we go.
Is my handshake somehow stronger than his?
I mean, he was very tentative about it, but, let us confer momentarily.
Considering you're trying to be tentative, probably not. Tentative means cautious and meek. Well, it's synonymous with meek.
He's kind of hesitant almost to take your hand, but when he does, you can feel the strength in his.
So, where do you hail from?
Barovia.
Oh. I see.
Yeah. Well, not the town, the county, it doesn't matter.
Well, you know it's barony, not a county.
Barony. Right, so, you three have a decision to make. I'll just be over here.
Right. Well, that feller is, going to be our guide. And we have a decision to make indeed. First off, anything interesting on your end? I got this. I'll pull out the fucking ventriloquist dummy.
Aside from learning that one of the church's holy symbols was desecrated, no.
Well, that sure don't sound like anything small now.
I didn't walk that far away. Did I hear that?
Give me a perception test. Caerwynn, were you being at all quiet about saying it?
Not really.
Yeah, you heard it.
Just gonna approach. Come again?
Some poor fool decided it would be a good idea to disrespect one of the holy symbols.
What? How do you mean disrespected a holy symbol?
The priest mentioned the bones of some saint were removed from the grounds.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, Caerwynn, considering you're one of them religious folk, it seems that you're being awful calm about the desecration of a saint's remains.
Shane, how many saints are in that chapel?
Up until now, you didn't know that there was even one saint's body in the chapel.
That's odd. I didn't even know there was a body in there.
I mean, you say that he's calm, but he has a very sullen expression in general. Doesn't look like he got terribly good sleep.
Yeah, you sure seem awfully calm and, about this whole affair.
Perhaps, not to interject my opinion over much, we should go talk to the priest.
I mean, first off, that decision needs to be reached. You can go speak with the priest about this, because this may affect what we do here.
Right. And I'm gonna head off to the chapel to do that.
I'm gonna pull out the map. Right, because I don't quite trust that folk quite as far as I can throw him, because I don't really trust nothing here.
I look to the boy, look to Sigismund, and I wonder, could he throw him at all?
I thought clerics were supposed to have high wisdom, but apparently he's never heard of a turn of phrase.
I don't wonder aloud, but you can see it on
Oh,
my
I know.
face.
I'm doing that out of character. I just like doing the voice. It's hard pressed to get me to not be Donnel's voice, but yes. I'm gonna pull out the map and. Well, first of all, I'm gonna pull out the doll, like the marionette toy. Well, the fella I got this from has been making interesting toys, to say the least. And Sesna, apparently you'd been by his store,
Yeah.
and you didn't see what I told you I had seen.
No, I didn't.
Right. Well, according to Mr. Blinsky, as his name was aforenamed, he was commissioned by the captain of Vallaki's guard to make dolls of Irina, or at least dolls of almost strikingly similar to Irina.
That's disturbing.
Now, the thought process here is that we need to get her to Kresix. But according to the locals here, Kresix is very, very distrustful of outsiders. Now, what this means, at least to me, is we might not be allowed in right off the bat.
Right off the what?
Right off the bat. So we're gonna need to think about how we're gonna go approach this, because I pull out the map window to the mansion, because Miko knows what it's called, not Donnel. It's here, at least from what I've heard from the local. And judging, is this a topographical map?
It is, yes.
Judging by the card we got from Madame Eva, and what I was told by the innkeeper, this high peak here is where a dragon or some such died, and it's about the only lead we have towards any of those items that Madame Ava told us about. That sword of sunlight.
Hmm.
The issue being, we can't really leave Irene here if it's unprotected, so we'd need to sort out that deal with the church. And another thing, we need to decide if we want to risk taking her to Krezix and not be let in, or risk leaving her here long enough for us to go and handle, at least see if this sword is there.
She should
And
probably stay here until we are sure that we can get to Krezix.
But we need to ensure it's safe. I point to the chapel, and then I reiterate, the masked captain of the guard was having dolls commissioned that looked strikingly similar. So it's really a decision we need to make as a group. I personally think if they don't let us into Krezix right away, we're going to be caught in a bad way if that Strahd feather comes back. Sword of Sunlight might give us at least a way of... I don't know too much about vampires except sunlight is bad for them.
It is.
But if we found that, that might be able to help us keep Irina safe if we have to wait a bit to get Krezix to let us in. It might even get them to let us in if we show that we're carrying something that is the anathema to their oppressor.
Well, and you're also kind of packing two people that pump out anti-undead stuffs on the regular. Plus, we
But
got
you
that
know,
one gesturing to the Barbarian, who is known around these parts, and he is somebody who actively wanders about. He is somebody who, well, from what the others were saying in the bar, he actually hunts undead.
He's also the one that actively said Krezix is distrustful of outsiders, which all of us, even him, are. I'm just trying to look at all the options here, because I don't want to be caught out there unprepared if he comes back.
I don't think we would have gotten away if the river wasn't there.
Just looking at Sesna, I trust your thoughts on this a lot, Sesna. I'd like to know what you think is the best play here, because I personally would like to see if there's any truth to this sword being at this mansion. But that can wait. But if we do go for it, we need to at least restore whatever. See if we can restore protection to this church. I'm not sure if putting a relic back will do that.
Here's the thing.
What?
I think it probably best just go to Krezix with her. And just
They
don't-
might not let us in though. And if we get
They-
caught by
Or us twiddling our thumbs doing literally anything else when she's not protected anyone or anywhere else we are, could end up with the same exact thing happen.
I think that she needs to stay here. Have we established that? She needs to stay here until that we can ensure that she can be safe. Then.
And now let's cut over to the person asking about the church. Because this is gonna go, I can already tell this is gonna go in a bit of a circle. Until he gets here and disrupts the circle.
Right. Ah. You get out of here.
Ah. I knew she didn't trust me, but damn it, why is she following me?
Sigismund, you arrive at St. Andrew's Church.
I kick open the... No, I just open the door.
The altar boy, Yeska, looks up. Hello. Can I help you?
Need to talk to a priest.
And the man that you know as Father Lucian Petrovich approaches. Sigismund, yes?
That's me.
How can I help you today, my son?
I have just this morning run into a group of outsiders. One said something about how the bones of a saint were missing.
You seem to see in his face darken a bit.
I didn't even know we had saints here.
I had hoped he would be more quiet about that.
Well, you're wrong. You shouldn't have hoped.
You see him almost look at you almost as if he's growing a bit angry. Well, what he said was not incorrect. Previously, the bones of St. Andral were protected at this church. There was a crypt beneath the altar. The bones are missing.
How? What? Missing as in you misplaced them? Or missing as in
they had been undisturbed for years. Yeska seems a little ashamed. I had told Yeska when he was afraid about their presence, and that they would protect the church. Anyone inside it, anyone on its grounds.
Sigismund sort of just puts his hand, like, does that thing where, like, your hand's not in your face, but, like, your palm's in your forehead, and you're sort of just rubbing your head, like, okay.
Yeah,
This is...
temples.
Yeah, your temple's like, Right? So, you told the boy, and now the bones are missing.
Indeed. I don't think Yeska took them. He knows what they mean. I suspect the gravedigger got a bush. He has always been hot-headed and a bit focused on himself and his siblings.
House siblings?
Younger brothers and sisters. I don't think the Milovaj took the bones with ill intent. I think he took them trying to look out for his own. But I can't prove that.
And the outside right now?
Yes.
Alright, well this is a simple fix then. As Sigismund turns around and goes through the door.
The doorway, the door.
I'm gonna out? No, that's not the way.
I don't have the graveyard.
Sigismund
model.
was a ghost the whole time.
You see? No. Yeah, I'm gonna go find the gravedigger.
Alright. Stepping outside and around into the graveyard, you see the young man Milovaj still digging at the grave for a blank headstone. Listened to me and softened it yesterday. Because
That's your
why would it
job
not?
since you're, the grave digger.
My job is to dig. Doesn't mean Yeska can't help out once in a while.
It's just a lad.
And all he'd have to do is take a pail of water out here and spill it over where I'm going to dig.
You lived in Barovia all your life. If you're a little boy, do you think you want to go grab some water and come out into a graveyard at night?
He didn't have to do it at night. There was a whole day of sunlight, of light anyway.
Listen, this is not what I'm here to talk about. So,
And what are you here to talk about, Hill Dweller?
you are just bound and determined to have this go off on the wrong foot, aren't you? But, considering what I'm here to talk about, that's probably where to go anyway. Where are the bones?
What are you talking about?
The saint's bones that the boy told you about.
What?
Is this loudly happening? I imagine it is.
I'm not
There-
yelling, but I'm not being quiet. Like, I'm just talking normally.
There are people like who are passing by, starting to look over, like, what's being argued about in the graveyard?
Fuck you, goddammit. It's that moment where I see these people like, ah, shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hill Dweller. Leave me alone. I've got a grave to dig.
I'm gonna wait a little bit. Just clearly there are people here. See if they just walk on.
It's about. There's a couple minutes where they realize that, okay, whatever it is seems to be over, so they continue on with their day after a few minutes.
I'm watching intently. This just seems like it's about to be interesting.
Did you lot head down to the chapel? Or... You admit on
We
the
were
road.
at the chapel, didn't we? Oh no, we
No,
went.
Yeah, you admit on the road part way.
Oh, I thought we were like with. I thought we were all at the, outside the chapel after getting Caerwynn.
No.
Yeah, no, I would have been
Because
towards the
Caerwynn-
chapel because that's where we need to fucking,
It's not.
that's if we're
Listen,
discussing this plan.
they got to the point where they were arguing, and it's like, okay, listen, arguing's not gonna solve anything. Let's just go down there. But yeah,
No, I thought we were all at the chapel. Like, this is the problem with fucking me kind of zoning in and out.
yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's very important. But yeah, listen, I get it. You've got siblings. They were probably scared. You knew about something that could keep them safe, and you took it.
I'm spending all my time trying to keep my siblings fed, Hill Dweller. So if you don't mind, I have a grave to dig.
Can I roll something to see if he's lying?
You could roll an insight.
I will roll an insight.
So wait, are we here or not? That was never resolved.
We're not.
I would say that you guys are not quite here. You guys would be like right up there.
Alright, just needed to know that answer.
$19.
Milovage, he's not looking you in the eye when he says it, and he just seems to wanting to keep his eye on the grave he's digging. It's something you've come to associate when people are not being truthful.
Hey. Look at me.
Well, I would, but you kind of look like a wolf took a shit and then tried to eat it.
I'm trying to be very cordial with you, because we're outside the Morning Lord's church. But if you don't turn around and look at me, then you're going to figure out why you shouldn't fuck with a bear. You understand me?
He slowly turns to look at you, planting his shovel in the dirt. What do you want?
Understand? For one, you're lying to me, or you're not telling me everything you know.
I told you everything that matters. What
No.
matters to me is that I'm keeping my siblings fed.
Alright, how are you keeping your siblings fed? Who'd you give the bones to?
Give me an intimidation test.
Two. Oh. That's unfortunate.
there's a long moment of you staring him down before he finally just steps back a bit. Coffin maker. Told him about him and
Which coffin maker?
the one here in town. I'm not going outside. I'm not crazy like you. Henrik. Vanderfort.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. And, Shane, I am going to take out 2 gold pieces and toss them to him. His siblings.
Did you catch them? Thank you.
Yeah.
You buy yourself something pretty.
For your funeral!
Don't make me come back here. Next time, because if I come back here and he doesn't have the bones, you're gonna be digging your own grave, you son of a bitch. No, I need to stop now. I'm not playing a rogue. I'm not playing my mobster rogue. It's okay.
Though if you multi-class in the rogue, that
No. That's a whole concept that I'm gonna be doing my own thing that I had the idea for.
Anyway.
Do the strength rogue. But we're gonna go now. I'm leaving.
Alright. You return to the group, kind of deadlocked about their plans.
Right. So, seems like no decision has been made. I have something that might help with that.
yes.
Well, one, looking at Caerwynn, you are terrible at relaying information. Secondly, so
Okay.
they're
The
just
priests, to be
being-
honest, the priest kind of wanted me to keep it on the down low.
Right, listen. Sort of stepping closer to everybody and speaking lower. So, there were the saints' bones in the temple. They are what keeps the devil out. Now, good news, I know who stole the bones, and he's in town. So I feel like that should be the first place we go.
Well,
We'll keep the people of Vallaki safe no matter what we decide.
how did you...
That's the direction ahead right now.
So, how did you come across this information?
It's real simple. I asked the gravedigger. And most people don't like lying to me, for obvious reasons. Anyways, the coffin maker in town, Henrik
Vanderfort.
Vanderfort should have them. At least that's what the gravedigger gave them to. And I know where he is. So, as I am going to make my way to his coffin making shop.
Do the rest of you follow?
Yep.
So, what did I miss?
Well, you see, after several hours of torture, no, I intimidated a guy and I figured out stuff I needed to know.
Specifically, because his character was there for the explanation.
Oh, did Pat burp? I missed that.
At the burp.
Okay, yeah.
This is why I don't give things ever the specific reason.
I mean, no, I just was not paying attention. I thought she'd already been back. I thought I heard you say back. But yeah, what you'd missed is Jeff, like, talked to the gravedigger. And found out.
Interrogated.
I did.
Talked to, he didn't... Talked to.
I was about.
Interrogate implies a lot more, intimidation.
Listen, I was about to interrogate him, but luckily he told me what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
It was an interrogation. It wasn't an intensive, torturous interrogation.
No.
Anyway.
No. It's fine.
Getting to the point here, though.
He found
So-
out the gravedigger in town, the coffin maker in town has the bones.
Yeah, the gravediggers gave him the bones because apparently the coffin maker gave him a lot of money to feed his siblings. So we're gonna go to his shop now, because I know where it is. And those bones are really important. So, yeah.
And it's something to do instead of sitting here arguing about our plan that'll at least, protect the people of Vallaki.
Well, more to the point, it actually solves the entire issue we were having. Because the entire issue we were having was because of this.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you follow Sigismund to the coffin maker's shop?
Yeah. Gotta go shake down a motherfucker.
Nice.
Oh, like her.
Okay, me and Sigismund will hold his arms by the side. We're gonna give Sesna a baseball bat.
No. We don't need a baseball bat. I can just take the tip off my spear. It'll be fine.
No, I don't need a baseball bat. I just need.
Oh, she's already wearing brass knuckles essentially. No,
Wow,
we're going to make it
silver
more
knuckles.
mafia.
But,
We gotta make it more Italian
Funny
kung
part is
fu.
you think I need brass knuckles.
It's Italian kung fu. You get two friends to hold them back and you get a baseball bat.
Alright, now listen, Henrik. I didn't want to do this.
anyway,
You're it's the bull with me, so I'll
moving on.
take care of you.
Shut the fuck up.
You're Italian, or Italian kung fu, and I just want to do the thing that I annoy the shit out of all my buddies with. Where she takes judo, or she does judo, and just to annoy the shit out of her, I just consistently do like a judo chop. That's not a thing.
Well, that's just being rude.
Generation this fight movies and talks about it. But as you arrive after a few minutes of walking, this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door.
Real
All the
quick.
shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment.
Real quick. Have I had, because I've lived here my whole life, or in the barony, have I had any reason to talk to Henrik, and do I know anything about him? Like, he doesn't like outsiders, or he's really spooky around noon, don't go talk to him at noon.
You know, that Henrik is at best a mediocre carpenter, and most people consider him troubled and lonely. No one really desires his company because, well, he's constantly working with the dead.
Ah, yes, he's not the executioner, he's the next worst thing, he's the coffin maker. Yeah.
Listen, it's
Alright.
always weird to know that there's somebody in town who's gonna know your sizes once you're a corpse.
Yeah, so as we get to the coffin maker, alright, so just so you all know, Henrik, bit weird, but then again, deals with all the bodies, and it's a lot of bodies, so maybe that's to be expected. But he's
Like,
very lonely,
A lot of
so
bodies. Anyway,
he might not be the most rational person. He doesn't talk to a lot of people. Not from lack of trying, mind you.
I gotta say that Blinsky feller, if
No, you should have admitted he's a very disturbed fellow.
Hold on.
yeah, he really is.
Blinsky.
you know he's a local toy maker.
Splinsky laugh. Okay, Shane, real quick, out of character. So I know about certain people being soulless, yeah?
Yes.
Or no? Okay,
Blinsky does laugh.
okay, so he's good. Well, okay. I'm not gonna bother asking that question. But yeah, so what about Henrik?
Again, you know he's lonely, and a lot of people consider him mildly disturbed.
So maybe. So just before we go in, oh, by the way, Henrik might be soulless. So
I'm sorry.
okay,
Well, see, you know how you have a soul? He might not.
I'm sorry. Okay, listen, I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to explain this to all you lot, but because I've just gone and said it now. In Barovia, a lot of people you meet aren't really people. Well, I mean, they're people, but they only exist to be afraid when Strahd comes, because the devil has the ego thing. Like, they don't laugh, they don't express emotion, except fear. Yeah, weird.
No,
Really.
are they just some kind of like construct, like a golem
No,
or
they're
something?
people.
Because
I know a guy who married one and they had a child, but the child laughed. It's a weird area that I am not an expert in.
right, this is a very, very weird place.
Wait.
That should-
If the people of Barovia are all soulless, and
Not all
you
of them.
yourself are a people...
No,
okay.
not-
That answers my question, then.
There's certain people, and okay, the way you can tell is if they can laugh and they aren't soulless. I've never heard Henrik laugh. Henrik might be soulless. If he's soulless, he might be a servant to Strahd. I don't really know. Very vague on that. You'd have to ask someone a lot older. But just letting you all know, before we go in here, this could get fucking weird.
The more I learn about this place, the less pleasant it becomes.
Welcome to life.
still grappling with the idea of their people who don't have their souls here. For clarity's sake, over where we live, that the body doesn't keep doing anything once the soul leaves.
Yeah.
Ever. So.
Okay, yeah, that I understand. That would be very strange for you, and most people try to avoid them. But anyways, I'm gonna open this door now. As I open the door.
Well, the door is locked.
Oh. Don't suppose any of you are You know what? Hang on. I'm just gonna knock. Henrik! Open up! I need a coffin.
We're closed. Go away.
Henrik, it's one of the hunters. He needs a coffin.
Said we're closed.
Come on, mate. I need to bury him.
Do you people not understand? There's a way this works. You go to Father Lucian. Lucian tells Milivoj. Milivoj comes to me.
Yeah, see, there's a problem with that.
What?
I need to come to you right now.
If you need someone buried, Father Lucian has to give them last rites anyway.
Listen, the father's already okay, for the love of fucking Christ. Just open the door!
No!
Henrik, it's Sigismund. What do you think I'm gonna do to you?
Considering you're mad enough to fight the devil Strahd. A lot of things.
I'm not mad enough to fight the devil Strahd. I'm just kill his zombies every once in a while.
I looked to Sesna, I looked to Caerwynn. Do we have time for this, or should we just get the damn bones? That church is the only safe place we have, and it's not a safe place right now. Do we just expedite this?
Well, you see, I would keep the door and just drag these guys out here. But we shouldn't be doing that unless we want to get thrown the hell out. So that's not very conducive to getting.
Well, I'm saying I think we could find a way to get this fella out without breaking any of his property. That's a bit of a last resort. I'm just saying, we gotta figure out a way besides just talking at him through his door.
Henrik, I've got outsiders here. Maybe you want to get their measurements.
If I let you in and let you leave with a coffin, will you leave me alone?
Yes, but I need to pick the coffin.
Give me a moment. What follows is... I'm gonna see him with... God damn it, Shane.
What follows is we realize there was never a door. It's been open this whole time.
What
Hang on,
follows is you
guys.
realize that Shane forgot to mark that door on the dynamic lighting layer.
Shit! Why did no one tell me the door was open? He's right there.
We wanted to let you figure it out on your own.
Quick, Russia!
At any rate, there's
Rush, you bastard.
there's a few seconds of basically when somebody lets you into a city block apartment.
Sigismund is going to enter.
And then he steps back and the door opens. Right, look around, pick one.
Alright, so Henrik, I'm gonna level with you. The hunters aren't dead. I'm looking for the saint's bones. I know you have them.
First, I bury bones, I don't keep them. Second, I don't know who told you that, but they're a fucking liar. Third, get out of my shop.
I want to. Alright, dice. This is the first roll of the night. Go. Hey! How truthful is he right now? Specifically on the second word.
You can tell he's used to this surly kind of asshole-ish act, but he does kind of slip and sputter a bit when he says that, when he declares whoever told you that he had the bones a liar.
Alright. So, can you do me a favor? Hey, Sesna, nice to meet you. Well, I say nice to meet you, but the lying. Don't make a habit of lying to me or anyone I know, especially on a matter this important.
As you start to surround him, he starts to step back a bit. Look at the doors.
Oh, we're actually on a map.
Yeah. Jesus
Damn
Christ,
it,
pay
Rico.
attention!
I was in the back. I was in the corner. I was in the dark corner.
Okay, I get that, but you still had vision.
No, I was zoomed in on a dark corner.
Why were you zoomed in?
Because I was zoomed in to see where we were on the other map. I don't want to
Fair
look
enough.
at the entire map.
Fair enough.
Anyway, it's just, now look, I'm gonna make this really simple. Just tell us where the damn bones are, and we'll just leave.
He's leveling a glare, kind of leveling a glare at all of you as he backs towards the door again.
Henrik, don't. Come on.
As he
Bones
does, the
are
wings come
not
out.
safe. Jeez. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, Hendrik kind of blinking as he sees wings off Donnel.
I wanna dash up.
My friend,
And
I would
wanna try
recommend
to just
you
get
not
behind.
lie to us. We've been through an awful lot these past few days, and we just need the bones. We're not here to hurt you. In fact, quite the opposite. But we need the bones. And if you're lying to us, then I can't protect you from my friends.
The morning light is displeased with you.
You mean the Morning Lord?
As I cast
As I cast
light
burning
on
hands.
my staff.
Ah, that's a bit bright, friend.
Yeah, why would you... Listen, just please, mate, give us the bones. They're
I
in...
was gonna ask if I could roll persuasion, but then Caerwynn went and like ruined it by shining an LED in this guy's face.
Come on, as the UI, stop flashing at the face. Ah, alright, dickhead.
Is it really all that dark in here? Or is it just like...
It's not all that dark, but... Okay.
You suddenly just had a light source appear
Yeah,
on your staff in a well
It is a bright light. Remember that, Zach. It is not, just a dim, like a little dim, like mag light you're shining on him. No, you're shining an LED in his face.
There is suddenly a large shining light in this room, where before it only had sort of the dim light that's natural to Barovia. The bright but not quite sunlight.
Ah, shit. But anyways,
It's a momentary, like, ah, but... You can still go ahead and roll me a persuasion if you like, Donnel.
I would like to use the help action.
I was gonna ask if the wings gave me advantage, but I appreciate the help action all the same.
Sigismund, how are you assisting?
Listen, I've come in. Admittedly, I lied to him, but I'm trying to be very reasonable. I'm stating the facts. Like, come on. We need those bones. They keep everyone safe. It's not like the Father just doesn't let anyone in. Like, those are the bones of a saint, man. Seriously, what are you doing with them?
Go ahead and take advantage of the persuasion test.
I mean, hey, I needed it because that was a 7 or a 12.
There's a long moment as he's looking at the four of you, and you see him glance at the door behind you a few times, and the doors behind him a few times.
Angel wings, they flap a bit.
And finally his shoulders slump a bit. Get upstairs, come on.
Thank you. I will go with him.
I look to Sesna. How like coiled was she, like a fucking snake? Because I imagine she was like a second away from jumping this guy.
Oh yeah, no. Literally, the moment the wings came out, I thought he was going to run. She was about to fucking just come at him.
Alright. As he leads you up the stairs.
I'm talking her upstairs because I know him. He seems like a decent fellow. Besides the fact that he's well, he's a person that pays people to rob holy sites. He's the villain from Tomb Raider. That's who he is.
Which one?
All of them.
Yes.
Literally all of them.
Alright, so you're all following upstairs?
Yep.
I mean, I would hope someone stayed then. It's fine.
What do you do? Jump out a window and run?
I don't know, man. Old people get crazy.
Well, no, here's the thing. Because I was gonna make a joke that Sesna did quite literally say, just tell us where the bones are and I'll leave. And he told us where the bones were. So, you're gonna be true to her and just wait right here.
Okay.
If I hear anything that sounds amiss, though,
Alright.
up there by the end of the turn.
Everybody else is following upstairs?
This is how
Going.
I am thoroughly.
Oh God, I
convinced
can't see.
that
I
Sesna
gotta turn
is
myself to see. Oh, no doors are open up here. Never mind.
Yeah, just wait. I'm about to get there.
Right.
thoroughly convinced that Sesna is lawful good.
He reaches the top of the stairs, opens the door on his left,
And then he pushes me down in front into everyone.
and he steps inside. Come on, they're in here.
Where in here?
He gestures to the far end of the room. In one of those crates. I don't remember which one. I was a bit panicked.
Hold on, why were you panicked? Okay, well,
I had just received the bones of a saint from a gravedigger.
Why did you want them?
For several reasons.
I'm gonna come back and we're gonna have a talk about this later, but...
Sure, certainly. Just go. Are the rest of you entering the room and going?
I'm stuck
Yes.
behind the Caerwynn.
Everyone, feel free to step into the room.
Nothing personal, but one of you should probably stay by the door.
Alright, I suppose I can do that.
As I start to look through crates for the bones of a saint. Okay, first of all, are these crates like nailed down, or is like I'm looking for ones that were probably recently opened before I just start opening every fucking crate in here.
This large, drafty room is strung with cobwebs and takes up most of the upper floor. Stacks of wooden planks lie amid several crates marked junk.
Alright. Perhaps you should allow me to take the lead for the investigation.
I was legit gonna wait in the stairway because he said to stay by the stairs. But now I'll just chill here by the door. I can take Master's spot.
Nothing like guidance.
Say again, Zach?
Everlight, grant me guidance.
Alright.
Alright, and let's see. Do we have to roll anything to try to locate the bones?
No, just Which crate are you guys opening first?
I'm gonna go over here and open this one, because it's away from all the others.
Alright. You open the crate in the corner, Sigismund. And as you do, as you pry it open and lift the lid up, there's a hiss. And then out of it jumps a woman. Pale skin and burning red eyes.
Oh, fucking Christ, why?
And the lids burst off of several other crates in the room.
Oh, you
Intruders!
are one.
Kill
You are
them!
one lovely person, ain't ya?
And Henrik tries to run the hell out the door.
I'm gonna fucking pommel strike him in the throat.
Alright, go ahead and roll the attack.
Hey, you wanna know what sounds like things that sound amiss?
Wood bursting,
A little bit of
yes.
this.
He
Pop,
goes,
just right in the fucking throat.
he goes to run at the door, you catch him in the throat, he's and falls back on his back.
No, you're staying right here. Sesna, problems!
Sesna, you can take your move action before we roll initiative.
5, 10.
I'm a very nice person until you cross us.
There's the brigand action. I'm on the stairs.
Notice all these zombies are women. No, I probably don't notice that. They're all terrible zombies that popped out of crates. What the fuck?
They ain't zombies. Zombies don't talk.
We need a new gravedigger.
We need a new gravedigger. This one is dead.
Most definitely.
Right. Initiative Tabi's folks. What was the name of that film child kid story about a mongoose? Wiki Tiki Tabi?
That sounds familiar.
Yay!
Oi, howdy.
My thing.
Let's get throat punched.
You are more than allowed to throat punch him on your way up. I already throat punched him though, so gently. You're right, he doesn't deserve it. Just fucking break his neck on your way through.
Oh, we need to know things that he might know.
Break his neck. That is, you know, it's not a complete guarantee he's gonna die. He might just, you know, be paralyzed for the rest of his life.
So,
And
Yeah, okay.
here in Barovia, that means you're
Oh no, it's a death sentence. At least we can get information out of him.
Anyway, yes, Sigismund, crazy bitches have jumped out of crates, are currently standing up. They've got pale skin, thin features, burning red eyes, and what almost looks like claws at the tips of their fingers.
Oh god.
Not to
Please
mention
be wrong, Michael.
not to mention the fangs that you see in this one's mouth as she
oh
gets and
fuck
grows.
you!
Nope, Miko's right.
Well, going to touch my bear medallion as the eyes begin to glow and I fall into my state as I am doing the rage.
Would you like to rage?
I would like to rage very much. I think it's the only way of getting out of this alive, and even if I don't, I probably might not. I don't know. Now that I am the raging, I'm going to hit this bitch with my great axe.
Alright. Go ahead.
Yeah. 14.
You swing, and with supernatural speed, she ducks under it.
Ah!
Shit, slow, mortal.
Oh, God, stop.
Anything else in your turn?
So, I sort of want to move back. Can I move?
You have your movement speed.
She will get an AO, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then if I move there, and she'll get one too. I will take the chance as I am raging.
In a rage, he swings and backs the hell up.
I'm raging. I'm not stupid. I know tactics. Don't
Luckily,
let these things fight me.
you're back up as she's ducking underneath, and she's taunting. She tries to swipe at you. She sees you're going away, and
There's senses,
catches-
slut.
just catches air. Sesna.
Well, I can't beat the shit out of them without getting closer, so do I want to... Oh, hey, that's the thing. Hey, Donnel, you have fun with him. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. So close.
Throw rocks.
You do have key blasts.
Hey, no, 40 feet sounds like a lot. I realize, goddamn, it's still so slow.
Let's go, you're in luck now.
Don't stop, there's so much to be found.
We'll find paradise.
As I missed that one over there, oh no.
Yeah.
Dragon soul.
You throw the ball of that pure mon, and it splashes against the wall like an inch from her head. Impressive.
And now I'm going to use that bonus action. And then I'm gonna try 2 more times.
The second one does hit. The third one curves off, and you don't even know where that one was going. It's out a window down the street.
Impressive. Ah, bitch.
Why does that feel like the sun?
Since it's radiant damage, can it go out windows?
Look,
At any
it's a
rate,
rock.
Questions for later.
you fling that energy infused stone at her, and it hits this on the second attempt, striking her dead in the chest and just kind of sizzles flesh. Ah! Kill that one! Kill that one now! Oh.
I just turn to look at him. If you move an inch from here, I will bury you alive in one of your coffins personally.
Oh right, can't breathe.
Alright. I'm gonna give him a little love kick before I go over to help them out.
Friends, kick this guy. Friends, kick this guy. Tap. Yeah.
As I'm a fly, because I still have my wings. I don't know how many seconds it's been, but I have a minute of wings.
You probably have 30 seconds of it left at this point.
I'm gonna be up here, but I'm gonna be above them so they can't reach me. I want to be off the ground as high as I can be in this place.
The
And then
walls,
just stab down with a sword.
the walls aren't, or the ceiling isn't high enough to keep you completely out of reach. They can still reach up and get at your legs. But I will say you'll have at least half cover.
That's good, bitches. It's time for that there advantaggio. Haha!
That is a hit.
Don't forget that silvered weapon damage. Action surge! Or the radiant damage. I have 3 points of radiant damage on each swing.
Yeah.
Aha!
You give a quick, as you're passing over, you have a quick pair of slashes with your longsword. Its blade glowing with radiant energy, and she screeches, "Ah! Vandervoort, you useless fuck!"
It's my turn.
Caerwynn.
Caerwynn, quick, release your holy energy. Preferably
Caerwynn, quick,
some
flash
sort
him.
of aura.
Yo, what?
Flash him!
How do you know anything about this?
You look like a fucking priest. What can I say? I don't know.
He did his research. He watched the series.
Radiance of the Dawn.
Alright.
Oh god, more sunlight! Ah!
Alright, Radiance of the Dawn is in...
Oh, that should be a 15. It's supposed to be +3, not plus. Change that real quick. No. It is.
Well,
All the zombies are in range. It is a. Let's see. Any magical darkness within 30 feet of you is dispelled. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Oh, shit. Okay. So you said it was actually DC what?
It is DC 13.
he's just out. He's
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
clearing your bonus. That's actually pretty much part of the course.
I'm talking about the fact of the vampire spawn.
you unleash the blinding radiance of Sarenrae into the room, and the flesh of these creatures sears as they all begin to screech in pain. You'll pay for that, priest!
Oh, will he? He most likely will.
Alright, and I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Right. Right there-ish.
Right, where-ish? There-ish?
Here.
Okay.
Hitting this one.
Alright.
With advantage.
Indeed, because it is flanked. I'm assuming you're going to go one directly in front of you.
Yeah, the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Right. So, it's a hit.
Oh, 6 force damage.
Right. It strikes her and she cries out, "Kill! Kill!" Alright. This one runs up to Sigismund. This one runs up to Donnel. Oh. This one runs right up.
What? You come at me? You gonna stay over there like a punk vampire?
Vampire Punk. The underappreciated combination of Vampire the Masquerade and Cyberpunk.
I hate you so much because
Say,
that sounds amazing now.
I was gonna say vampire punk, otherwise known as my Powerwolf cover band.
Right. So, we have 2 attacks, or 4 attacks coming at Sigismund.
Oh, that's not good. They got them double attack. Oh, well, look, glad I have an AC of 18. Didn't help me much. I'm also glad I'm a barbarian, though. That will help me a lot.
As you take 10, 9, and 8 slashing damage.
That's half.
Reality 13.
So, yeah, 13 damage.
As the two, the one that came up to you and the one you were standing in front of, both decided to lay the hell into you.
Alright. This is getting annoying. And potentially lethal.
4 attacks coming at Donnel. You do have a +2 to AC because you have half cover, reach half of you.
Nope.
Donnel keeping his legs out of the way because no thanks, I've already been eaten to death by a vampire. I'm okay.
Nope, I know these vampires go, not even bothering. Nope.
I prefer
And
my arm not broken.
and 4 attacks at Caerwynn. Oh,
Gee, oh boy. Oh, that's fine. Okay, okay, well that sort of evens out.
so 14 slashing damage to Caerwynn.
And weirdly, the guy who was hit with 1 attack took more damage than the guy who was hit with 3.
Crit to do that.
Still, I'm only level 3, so that was pretty significant. I'm not made of hit points yet.
Vampires have done some rather good damage on their turn. Sigismund.
Right, hitting this bitch in front of me because she's taking the
Alright,
most.
also remember to declare attacks on me.
Oh,
I forget if you did.
yeah, I said there were 4 coming at you before I started rolling.
Yeah.
One was a crit. You couldn't really have.
Well, yeah, he could have, like his declaration ability. Like if he had known he was being declared an attack against, he could flashbang disadvantage.
He said 2 attacks at you.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
at any rate.
that was him not paying enough attention.
At any rate.
Yeah.
Right. So, I will now try to hit this lady with my great axe again. This lady. I'm gonna hit the lady in front of me.
Okay.
Hopefully. Great axe.
That's
Yay!
hit.
Well, then I shall roll the damage. Of course. I'm raging. That's +2. No, wait, hang on. I think I already have that calculated into the great axe. Let me check.
You do not.
Nope. So that's
Oh,
7
I know
slashing
what I did.
damage.
I know what I didn't do. Okay, that's just a +2, so that's 7.
Un momento, por favor. Un momento. Oh, thank Jesus, okay.
So don't thank Jesus.
Yeah, he's not in this plane.
Anyway,
Sub-Roman.
your axe swings and bites, but not as deeply as you feels like it should have. As you pull away, you see her flesh. It hasn't been as bad. She's not bleeding as badly as you would have hoped after a blow like that.
Oh, she's not dead. Yeah, this really didn't go like I hoped. That's everything from me.
All right, Sesna.
I kind of wish I could. I want to swap place with Caerwynn. That'll be next turn. Out of all these individuals who are going to get soundly punched, at least these 4, which one looks the most injured?
Definitely that.
Yeah, the one right in front of Sigismund is certainly the one who looks the most, or the least steady on her feet and the most injured.
Okay, now out of these 3, because I realize I can't actually punch that one yet.
The one directly in front of you looks the least steady of the 3 you could reach.
Whoop. Get in there and punch her, break her stupid schnoz.
I think your key strike could can still hit her.
I mean, and my Silverstone Nux also do the same damage. Are silver, so should actually do something.
That just means that
Don't
they
fight.
aren't resisted.
Okay, just be quiet.
Anyway,
So, yeah,
you've
they
landed.
do
You step
something.
forward, landing a nice solid punch.
Yeah.
And you give her a good thwack, and her head kind of rolls with the blow, and then just sort of slowly turns back. Try harder.
Well, since you're inviting it. Up. Oh. Up. Hey.
She catches the second. She like catches the second hand, and kind of throws it to the side, and then you bring your other hand around and catch her right in the chin again. You roll damage. As her head rolls with the blow again, she sort of brings it back slowly. I realize that is what I asked for. Please stop now.
No.
Right. Donnel.
How unsteady does she look?
Fairly beaten. She's taken several blows and burns.
Caerwynn's looking alright?
If you had to guess, you'd guess he's probably a little bit below 50%.
If only I had that protector fucking combat style. Why can't I be playing my paladin?
Because you're
Screw.
playing your angel.
Focus down, we gotta focus down.
That's a hit.
Fring!
Okay. She takes another blow and cries out, "Ah! Sisters, kill them!"
Oh, don't forget, that is 14 damage with that 3 extra
I know.
radiant.
That's not the 3 radiant. That's not 14. Then that's
14 on the weapon and 2 for the style.
Oh, you're right. That there is a total of 16.
But yeah.
I keep forgetting the dueling styles there.
Oh, do you have any other attacks to make? Or?
I have 1. I'm not a level 5 fighter.
We're really
Oh,
level
yeah.
3 fighting vampires. Doesn't
Right,
go-
okay, so the first time, yeah, pop his action. Caerwynn?
Use that, heyo.
What do I do? This time around, I'm going to use my action to cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
Wait, actually, no, we're surrounded by flammable objects, so I'll probably be a little bit smarter than that.
You're doing it, Peter.
I'm casting Shield of Faith
Alright.
on Sesna.
Okay.
Oh, that is a bonus action, actually.
It is.
So my action will be to disengage.
Fair move. Sesna, you have +2 AC on your Shield of Faith.
Ah!
As Caerwynn has stepped back.
Unga bunga. Joyce just called me a caveman, so I felt obligated to do that for her.
Fair enough. As Caerwynn hides behind the monk. Spawn the vampire So we're getting 4 attacks at the Barbarian, Sigismund.
Oh, well, just hold on. Okay, never mind. You're right. Okay. Got that bitch on the side. That bitch at the front, though.
She got one in on you.
Let's got one in.
And she's going to attempt to grapple you.
Oh, come on! Hang on. She already rolled the attack. Don't you have to declare that before?
Hey, Jeffrey.
Nope.
Look at the attack
Read
text.
the thing.
Okay.
She's gonna give you a kiss.
No.
Next turn, maybe.
Alright. We have 4 attacks coming at Donnel. Who has half cover. So, +2 AC from half cover. So, still 1 hit. 4 hit damage.
My toes!
As she claws at your lower leg, your shin. And 4 coming for Sesna. Who is currently
21.
The 19, well, normally 19 now, but with my reaction, that 19 doesn't hit because my AC will go to 21.
alright.
Alright, why does it say AC 17? And what gives you the
Because
+2?
So, my AC is normally 17. Then I have defensive for the defensive duelist. So as my reaction, I can basically increase my AC by 2 for an attack, and then shield the faith. So
For that attack.
an attack. Yeah.
Okay, so your AC is actually 19, and you can raise it up to 21 as a reaction against 1 attack.
Correct, but with the situational modifiers, that's what I put for the parentheses.
Alright. And then the other 3 attacks coming at you. Ooh.
No.
8 damage. As she breaks her claws across you. And it was the one you just double punched. You sure
Okay.
you should do that.
Thanks for the lesson.
Sigismund!
Feel like escaping this grapple is gonna be my action.
Yes.
Well, fuck me then. Acrobatics, athletics, just strength. What am I rolling?
1 second. Just double check. Radiant shot. Grappling. Escaping a grapple creature can use its action to escape. To do so, it must succeed on a strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. Tested by, yeah, well, in this case, by their DC. So,
Get the fuck off me!
yeah, she had grabbed you and was about to start and was starting to lean forward. And you just like throw your arms out like no.
Yep. And I can't stab you, so lucky you, bitch. Lucky you. That's my action, I think.
It was indeed.
Well, yes. Fucking 6 of them, bitches.
Sesna.
I mean, I have a person in front of me that desperately needs to be punched. So I'm gonna punch her. No, wait, that'll be the action. So, but still, another 17. Perfect.
In the midst of this, can I tell Donnel to step back to the window?
You can do that as a bonus, as a free action on your turn.
But to note, does that take her down?
You strike her and she grunts, but still smiles at you in a predatory fashion.
All right, we're gonna Stop rolling a nat 1 every time you use this piece of...
The third
Every
strike
turn.
does hit her. She swats away the second, but the third one catches her again.
Go down. Fuck.
You strike her again, and she just, ugh. You know, I've been hit harder.
I'm very perplexed as to how any of them are still standing right now, considering I'm pretty sure now all of them have more health than any of us do.
Oh,
They do.
Pat, yeah, they do.
We made a poor decision coming here first.
Why are there 6 of them? Why
That's
are
what
we
the
gonna
modules
die?
said they were going to be.
This is unfortunate.
We're not gonna die. We're gonna be fine.
Donnel. Ooh, that's
Like I said, Sesna, we're gonna be fine.
As your longsword, I assume it was the same one.
Yep. I'm gonna keep working on her until it don't work no more.
Alright. Your sword clashes against her back again, and she cries out, "Ah, bastard!"
Must be for.
That's my turn. Well, yeah, my turn.
Caerwynn.
Alright, which one is looking the most roughed up?
Currently that one.
Pay attention.
Yes. Okay, since Donnel is flying, I'm gonna move my sword under him.
Okay. You won't see
Wipe it
Donnel
back.
underneath, so... Alright.
I grab his sword and dual wield.
You drop Honor's Last Stand? Monster.
Let's see, that is.
Ooh, nice hit.
Look, man, that shield's gonna end up breaking my arm again. I'm just preemptively taking care of the problem.
Alright. With a mighty slash, you can see her back is partially laid open, and she's screaming in pain. Kill anything! Every one of you is a useless whore!
Well, I rightly think y'all should kill her for insulting all y'all like that. That's just rude.
And if I'm using a 15-foot cone, can I avoid hitting Donnel by throwing the flames under him?
To be clear, burning hands?
Yes.
Oh yeah, burning hands to hell. Look, man, I don't care. I'll take one for the team if you can't. Just
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah,
I think you hit everybody.
that's a 10.
Yeah, but I was thinking that it's.
Okay, well, technically, the way D&D measures it, it's
It should be one square.
then 2 squares, then 3 squares.
Alright.
Let me double check that, because I don't want to fuck people over. It's not correct. So a cone is a true cone. It's half that point distance from the point of origin. So. if you cast it that way, you will catch Sigismund.
Well, I was thinking of catching, hoping to catch these three.
Shit,
Well, because it would go 1,
I'll be fine.
3. So it would catch all 3 of those and the one next to Donnel, but due to the way the cone is shaped, it would still catch Donnel.
He was asking if he can, partially throw it into the ground and catch not me.
Well, if he throws it the other way, he gets more of them, and I'm gonna be fine.
He gets actually less if he does that.
Oh, he doesn't? He gets 4. Oh. Go ahead. Yeah, sure. You would have...
Anyway, I am throwing it to try to make a cone, kind of like this.
Okay, well, the 15-foot cone, it's 1, 3, 5 wide. Wait, hold on, let me reread something before we start. Okay, so I was wrong. It is 5 foot wide, 10 foot wide in that area, and then 15 foot wide up here. So, which I think is still 135.
Yeah, it's...
That's 1 square. Oh, because it's 10 feet wide at the second square from you, and then 15 feet wide at the third square from you. So it's 134. Wait. Hold on, I might be retarded at the moment. No, it's 123. Jesus Christ, Shane. The thing here doesn't count the square starting as one square. It absolutely doesn't count. So it would be 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So I'm going to try to hit, centering it more on this one. That one, and that one. So all the ones that are adjacent to Donnel.
Okay. So you are... Donnel is still going to have to roll for the effect, or to avoid the effect, basically, but...
Does he get a +2 from the half curve that you've been giving him?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one.
So
I fail.
the dexterity save on that is the same, the DC 13?
Yeah, it's DC 13, but it's a dexterity save.
Okay. Well,
Congratulations, you did the most damage to me!
and
That
look at the
bottom
vampires.
got hurt too.
Appreciate it, Mr. Caerwynn!
Donnel, come back.
If you can say my name right.
But yes, you arc out this cone of fire, extending from your outstretched fingertips. And it washes over the vampires, but they swirl within the flames. The flames lick at them, but don't quite catch them. The one equidistant from you, Donnel, isn't quite as on her feet, and catches the flame, her reflexes aren't up. She sees the flames coming too late, and gets the full brunt of it, and they all screech in pain as the fire hits them. But as it fades, they're still standing there. Singed, burned, still standing.
As I will then back up.
Oh, also the floor and the crates and some of the spare wood up here is on fire now.
Oh.
Burning hand sets unattended flammable objects on fire.
Well, I mean, it's not like the wood is soaked in oil. It's treated wood.
Fair, the floor is not on fire. The crates still are.
Yeah, they're still rough-hewn planks. They're not gonna. We have time, guys. The flames are still gonna have time to catch. We got this. As somebody who started campfires, it's a bitch.
Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to set whole logs on fire.
Yep, you need to have a full ability kindling. Thing is, magic fire.
Yeah. So those
Alright.
crates are on fire.
Have your vampires roll their attacks. We can continue this.
Alright.
Apparently they're still all alive.
Flavors you could be. Choose salty.
I
Like
exist in a state of constant salt.
They still are.
Anyway. So. Oh, after this I need to post recording, 'cause Jesus. Currently, like, 2 hours in already. But yes. 4 sets of claws. That's Sigismund.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Hit.
4,
Hit.
5, 4. So
13.
13. This is okay.
Okay, no, Cleric, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but
Maybe less setting us on fire. No, I'm just gonna bust your chops. Like, again, I can take it.
4 more coming to Donnel.
Lucky ass angel.
Right.
I stick my neck out for these people. I immediately get fucking attacked by vampires in the village. My whole perception is fucked.
And 4 more attacks coming at Sesna. Jesus.
ow.
Hey, it was just one that hit you.
One of those.
For 8 damage.
Stop doing your max damage, please. Well, not even your max damage. One in there. Wow, they do a good amount of damage. That's not great.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, that was their turn. Sigismund!
Right!
Um,
This bitch
yeah.
in front of me, if she would die, that would be great.
Damn it, I forgot to tell everyone to fall back.
What kind
And
of
if I could hit, that would be great.
Ooh. Well, you have advantage, remember?
Oh, you're right. Forgot about that.
Bitches flanked. Bitches be flanked.
Yeah, by 2
You're-
things.
oh, of course you would roll 20. This is why I never should use this goddamn sheet. Jane was make the sheet and it'll be fine.
It's rolling crits for everybody else. I don't know what your problem is.
Problem is,
Well,
I don't
no,
trust
it's-
the
well,
sheet. Never should trust
Jane,
it.
I
20.
rolled a nat
Oh.
1 every single turn. I want to point that out.
Well, Donnel's rolled like 3 nat 20s.
I guess that pans out.
Again, angel of luck over here.
Cessna.
Also, I've yet to roll
Right.
1 nat 20. I've rolled 3 19s.
Huh? You've rolled crits.
Champion.
Oh, right.
They're
It still
finished,
counts.
but alright.
Alright, come on. Lady, please do that thing where you fall over. You know what I realized this entire time? And I'm probably the biggest idiot amongst all of us. I have a short switch.
Yeah.
Silver.
And you want to know what's still extra damage? When I'm going to die very soon.
As Cessna, you throw the punch, she just leans out of the way.
And then she stabs the.
So like
You still get to add your dex
0.5.
mod to that
Okay,
damage.
successful attacks. No, not unless you have 2 weapon wielder.
It should work
Oh,
for
offhand strike.
Yeah,
Now,
if you
because a
if you
successful
use-
attack always has at least 1 point of damage, you do still stab.
now, let's see, since you can use your bonus action to make to make a second unarmed strike, that still adds your modifier, right?
Yes, because it's a primary offhand strike. It's a class-specific ability, though, which is why it still gets that.
Yeah.
Oh, well then there's 3 attacks that I should have done. But hey.
The second punch also hits. Wait, hold on. Did you do it with the short sword, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a bonus action to attack with the short sword then, I think.
You did not state
ahead.
where you those.
Well, I don't have the variables, but then ignore that last one.
Let me
Ah,
double
you
check
hit
that.
bar.
I don't want to.
No, you need to.
No.
Activating
When
keyboard
you,
blows.
okay, hold on. When you take the attack action to attack with a light melee weapon you're holding in one hand, you use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon you're holding in the other hand.
Yeah, so that third one doesn't count.
Yes. The thing that we figured out. And no.
No, the third one. Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry, stupid. I failed to comprehend what I was actually reading myself out loud. God damn it, Shane. Why was you dumb right now? Anyway.
So yeah, if we survive this, we're murdering this guy, right? Like, we're pulling his intestines out of his eyes.
No,
No.
no,
No.
no.
So I heal 13 hit
A lot of
points.
work.
All right. That
Cool.
second win coming in.
Awesome. How's the Barbarian doing over there as he's coughing up his lung? Because he's dying.
God, if the pattern continues and most of them miss me, I should be fine. And
Just die already!
She obliges as she bursts into ashes and scatters.
the rest,
I'm gonna
please.
land right there and fucking wings spread. All of you! As the wings disperse in a show of radiance. I'll be the end of every one of you! Come on!
You're landing in the same space you're in?
Because that was round 5.
Oh, yeah, your wings are gone.
Well, actually,
There,
as they're going, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. Hopping up into the... there is a crate there that is on fire.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she was in the crate. Alright. Then, I'll take an AOO from her.
Alright.
No, hold on. I'll take an AOO from her to move over here.
That takes an AO for
'Cause-
both of them.
Yeah. Well, no, because I'm still in her threatened range.
Myko.
There's also this
Oh!
one.
I can't. I don't know why I didn't register her as, like, my brain. Bring it! Still got that +2 before I land and my wings are gone. Ting ting, didn't need it. Let me tap this one in the back of the shoulder with Honor's Last Stand. Ha! Now, Cleric, do your thing.
Caerwynn.
Alright. I will use my action. To cast Scorching Ray.
Alright. Darkening whom?
Alright. The first Scorching Ray is going to this. To this one between Donnel and Sesna.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit, 7 fire damage. Is she still standing?
She is still standing. As this ray of fire strikes her.
Stop being alive!
Fucking go down!
She continues to refuse, but is looking rather haggard.
He's been haggard apparently for 10 forevers.
Alright, and I presume that one misses.
That one does miss, yes.
This bitch. How does she have so much health?
Vampire spawn.
Alright.
Better question,
Anything
though.
else on your turn?
I holy energy.
No. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Bonus action.
I can't say anything because I keep forgetting everything the monk can do.
Alright, moving my sword above Donnel now.
That's a hit.
Fucking die.
It lays open her shoulder blades, rather, and she's screeching in agony, but managing to shakily keep her feet.
What the absolute fuck?
How much health did you roll for this bitch?
They all got pretty good rolls. Let me be honest with you. Their health ones are pretty fucking good. Right. This bitch is gonna try and get out of the fire she's standing in. Fortunately. There's over 2 fire damage for every certain turn in it.
Shane, if we survive this, you can't be stingy like you were with the Strahd fight. I hope you realize.
Oh, I'm aware, dude. I'm aware. And I forgot to roll for fire damage for her last turn.
What do you mean, stingy?
We didn't get a milestone, is what I was referring to, because I asked him at the end of last session.
I see somebody nervously measuring over there.
This fucking bitch. How did you roll, like, maximum health?
Look, man, I'm telling you right now, it's not even that.
Is it close?
No, I'm telling you, it's not even that. Like, these things are way above our pay grade.
Yeah, we shouldn't be here. Unfortunately, we're here.
Now.
So, we have 4 attacks coming at Sigismund.
Okay. Be alive after the...
It's 5
Roll,
damage.
roll the dip. Yeah, I'm fine.
8. Goddamn, total with a bear.
But now, some asshole better heal me.
What? No. 2 of us are only nearly dead. Fine.
4 attacks
Oh, he's
com-
saving those spells for later.
4
See, I
attacks
have
coming at
this-
Donnel. So 1 hit at Donnel. 8 damage.
Is that the hardest you can hit? My mama smacked me upside the head harder. Come on, bitch!
And one of them is attacking Sesna. On a hit, she's going to grapple you, Sesna.
Well, hold on. Sesna still got a Shield of Faith, doesn't she? Defensive Duelist?
Yeah, she...
Hold on. How long does Shield of Faith last?
Plenty.
Yeah, Shield of Faith lasts an hour. You're
So
good.
you're at 19.
Oh,
in the, defensive duelist.
okay.
You can,
Then yeah.
Or as long as my concentration, anyway.
her hands lash out and kind of grab onto your forearms. And you quickly swirl your forearms and pull them out of her grip. It's like, nope, no, thank you.
I was gonna say latch onto the forearm and then just suddenly channeling command just ow! Don't grab that! Why do you literally radiate sunlight?
Yeah.
Ow, 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 my ears.
Fine.
Anyway,
Ow, 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 our hit points.
Sigismund.
Oh, is it my turn again? Well, since this stupid vampire lady failed to grapple, I'm going to hit her with my great axe and wonder aloud to myself, why is this great axe not doing what I know it does?
It's a hit.
Not a crit, well. Damage.
It bites, but not as deeply as you would like.
all I got, unfortunately. See what you meant, Shane. You definitely didn't expect me to die last session. You knew I was gonna die this session, though.
Listen, it didn't have to be this way.
Okay, we can talk about that later.
It had to be this way.
It totally didn't.
It actually didn't.
Sesna.
Totally. Could've just, brought her to fucking... Could've brought her to the other place, talked to them. Could've been fine. But now, I'm gonna punch this one with advantage.
Alright.
And she will die this time. Or we could just roll a 10.
Not in that one.
I'll
It's a start.
use the bonus action to punch again.
That is
Get
a
a
hit.
19. Ray.
He had best die.
You punch her and she staggers, and for a moment you're like, yes, 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 and then she catches herself before she gets to the ground. I have died once, I have no intention of doing it again.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, it's 6 of the shambling mounds. Shut the hell up and fight.
This is less than great.
Donnel.
Came in a little hot there, but I'm tired. Like, I've dealt with enough of, like, Jeff and Pat both bitching about hit points and all that
Yeah,
before.
I get you, man. We can discuss it
I was
more.
apologizing to him because I'm coming in very hot at Zach.
Fair enough.
Fair. Also good hit.
Yeah.
Fling!
Please. Do the thing where you're dead now.
With one mighty slash across her back, like as she's just declared she has no intention of dying, skip! Right through the collarbone into the ribs, stopping, kind of embedding in the sternum before ripping free.
Alright, now for you.
What was that about not dying?
As she crumbles to ash. Caerwynn.
Alright. Bonus action. Which one looks the most... Which one looks the closest to dying right now?
That one.
Well, that would be Sigismund, actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, as my
this would be an
bonus action.
excellent opportunity to endear yourself to Strahd.
Just kill him. I mean, you're not doing any healing! By the way, this is going to happen every time you play a cleric and don't heal. Just
They're not
you know.
heal bots. Some of the best ways to
They're
play clerics is
not
to kill the
heal
enemy
bots, but they
faster.
also have the best access to healing spells, so you know.
That's true.
Alright.
Having at least one heal would be nice.
Over there? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a hit. It gives it
Why,
spiritual saber gives her spiritual saber gives her a nice cut. God! Somebody give her that one in the back and kill him! And that was your bonus action. Your
For
triple
my,
action.
for my action, I'm moving up and healing him.
Cure light wound.
Is Channel Divinity just not a thing in 5e?
Yeah, it is.
But no,
a thing.
it's he's
a
I
thing,
just
but
did.
Yeah.
I just used it.
no, he's asking for Pathfinder.
Yes, I know.
Channel energy.
Yeah, no, but
Yes.
Channel Divinity is a thing. It just has different uses depending on your degree.
No, I know. Okay.
It does not do any healing. There is-
Okay.
Unless you're life domain.
That sort of annoys me, but fair.
So, yes,
Oh.
you regain 8 health. It's like that last turn never even happened.
Hey, that's fucking points right there. That's more than enough.
Yeah.
We can buy turns.
Hey, look, look, there's 4 of them now and 4 of us. It's an even fight. Not really, but it's an even fight.
Look, we're doing well considering how unprepared we were for this.
Oh yeah, no, we're doing. Look, brought down a second one. I think we're gonna be fine now.
Yeah.
I think the heaviest air quotes I can put.
Right.
Look, we have a chance now.
So,
Just get those 4 attacks coming at me out of the way.
So Jeff, I don't want to tell you that your attacks have been garbage. Just take the dodge action, but
but it might be time to have Valerie go defensive fighting for anyone who's played Kingmaker.
Well, unfortunately, it's not my turn.
Unfortunately, he never played with Valerie in the party.
Yes, I did.
Is it possible? Yeah, it is possible not have Valerie.
By being like the worst, by being literally the worst.
She was my lover. She's the only one I liked.
There were times when I want to toss her out a fucking window.
Anyway,
Look, my problem there is with like
talk for the break.
Yeah, talk for the break.
So, first at Sigismund.
Yay! Oh.
Why do you celebrate so early? 4 damage.
I was just glad that one didn't hit me.
Fair enough.
Fuck you. I'm allowed to be happy.
You are allowed to be happy, this is true.
Also, that defensive action would have done nothing.
Yeah, it would make them roll with disadvantage.
Ah, well, shit. Okay, never mind. I forgot what dodge was.
We have 2
Yeah,
we have 2 attacks going at Donnel.
Ugh, this pain. I mean,
And we have a pair of attacks going at Sesna.
Oh. It's not a crit though, so that's good.
For 8
Says-
damage.
Sesna, you help him out. I got ideas for this lovely lady over here. As I motion to the window behind her.
Yep. Sure, I'll be helpful. Oh god,
And
I can stand.
claws coming at Caerwynn.
Ha!
Oh,
Lucky
well, I
me.
just...
Too.
As she's trying to reach past you, Sigismund to claw at the cleric behind you.
No!
Yeah, no, you son of...
No! Great axe going in front of her hands. No!
Oh god, that's sharp!
Sigismund?
Yeah, okay.
I'm not saying. Let's focus down this one. Kinda saying let's focus down this one.
Yeah, see, I'd agree with you if I could roll anything on damage. And I'm probably going to do that.
I mean, you got a 14 last turn. You roll pretty good damage. That half, but you roll a pretty good damage.
Look, you're not used to fighting. You're not used to flanking with someone flying. Now you're flanking with somebody that's just not flying.
And wouldn't you know it?
You slice low and manage to cut her thigh a bit. Ah! Damn the useless fool Vandervoort. Sesna?
Good golly gosh. I have a hunch that something actually works a certain way and making this harder on us than it could be. But I'm gonna keep punching at the ceiling instead of looking at this lady that's right next to me. Hey! What's this? I can hit my targets?
Hey.
What's this? It's actually damage.
You give her a couple quick punches to the ribs. Ah! We're supposed to have every advantage on our side. We're supposed to be civilians. Useless Vandervoort.
Not to be that guy, but there's a fire up here, right?
Oh, those 2 crates, yes, it is. The treated wood of the floor is going to take a while to catch. Alright, Donnel, it is your turn.
Okay.
Follow Mr. Leon's example, Donnel. Kick that bitch out a window.
What? There's no door to the house.
No, but there's a street out below and guards.
Alright. Shoving?
Yeah, shoving. Hi, lady. I'm gonna raise my shield and fucking shove this bitch. Here we go, athletics. I need you.
Ah, bitch.
Alright. She attempts to counter you and
She
fails.
does
I
And is
smack
thrown
her hands
out the
aside with the
window.
shield and boot her through the window.
As you defenestrate a
Guards!
bitch.
Vampires have breached!
Bitch has been defenestrated.
I got an in-session defenestration, I'm happy.
God, it sounds like a dirty word, but it's not. But yes, as the window shatters, the shutters open, the bitch is knocked out the window, and you hear people outside scream in surprise as this pale woman lands on the street outside and start running away screaming.
Get the guards!
Oh god, the coffin maker's crazy! It's finally lost it!
Run.
Alright, bonus action. My spectral sword is swooping down and attacking this one.
Right.
Between
Is it above me, or...?
it is above this one.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Or I suppose perhaps it'll be moving through this one's space in the process of attacking or something.
My thought process was, do you want advantage because you don't get it?
You could put it there and get advantage.
Alright, I suppose it'll go through there. I was thinking the thought of it like swooping down across through would be how it attacks, but
Oh, it would probably swoop and then rest there, but that's a hit. The blade cuts deep, and you hear and she hear scream. You hear her scream and see her face snort in pain. Ah! How are any of you alive?
Sheer luck. Mostly that. Also, not very much. Alive is a strong word. At least my kids
I'd move.
right now. Barbarians do.
I move over here.
Alright,
Attack of opportunity from this one.
there is one, yes. Seven damage.
I'm looking real fucking rough.
Join the club, we'll get matching shirts.
Yeah, you probably have more health than either.
All of us.
I or think maybe even Donnel, yeah. You're probably looking the best right now. Not gonna lie.
Burning hands.
Oh, he's
Wow.
burning me
Rough.
again, guys.
No, I'm not burning you.
Let me assume it's going that away.
Yeah.
Look, this place needed to be burned, but we also needed to find the bones.
He probably doesn't have them here, let's be real.
I mean, he might.
He might.
Look.
Listen,
If the bones
Look,
were
they're
here and they were
bones,
doing,
they're not gonna burn. I doubt a fucking house fire is gonna be enough to burn bones.
listen, if I live through this, we're gonna have words.
The words are gonna be, "Oh God, my flesh." He just rent.
As those ladies are caught in the flames and singed and burned and screech, but manage to stay standing despite their clothes beginning to burn through.
Also, are there crates below them?
No, but there is there is the spare wood there and there.
That should actually be, well, I'm assuming wood used for building, so those would be much more difficult to actually catch and burn.
Yeah,
So,
those are also treated wood, but there's a crate there that one of them burst out of in the back, so.
that's fine, probably. Seeing those pop into reality is kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
Just boom! Oh god! Alright, rather violent.
It is on their turn. Through that shattered window, Donnel.
Jump back up.
It's John Wick. Keanu Reeves came to save the day.
Flies a raven.
Ah!
Oh,
Quoth the Raven evermore.
Please no! Please no! Please no, module!
oh,
Please no, module! We like life!
No, this is Shane.
Why?
Why would you tempt that shit?
I dislike you rather greatly right now.
Only clever men fear God. I have no fear.
anyway, so he's here.
Strahd lands upon the ground, looks to the spawn, and just kind of whistles. And they, as they're preparing to strike, hold for a moment. They keep their stance ready, but they don't attack. As Strahd looks to Donnel. This could have all been avoided had you surrendered, Irina. And I am a generous. One last chance. Swear an oath to me right now to deliver Irina to me. And you live. Deny me, and my children have their feast.
I pull up my little Strahd doll. Irina will be delivered gladly to him, not you. I don't rightly work with fellas that break my arms and well. Wait. I look to him. I look to his hair. Do you have a brother?
His hair is long and raven black, and he kind of, as you mentioned, a brother. He kind of, the neutral face he had put on slips into a dark frown. My family is of no importance to a dead man. I gave you a chance. When your soul is in the march of heroes, remember that.
I had to fenestrate him.
What is it with you adventures and pushing?
We can certainly attempt that on your turn.
I am certainly nonplussed by these events!
Oh, I thought he was gonna fly. I thought he was gonna try to move away, and then I would attack of opportunity to fenestrate him.
Right. Getting this bitch in the middle. There's nothing else I can do.
I mean, you could also just lay down and die. It is entirely an option. Strahd probably would be okay with it.
Vantage,
My
God!
family is of no concern to you, blah blah blah.
Okay, Donnel, I get it, but no, not right now. Like, please.
As you swing, and she, if she hadn't had stopped and been looking around at her surroundings for the signal to go ahead and kill.
Don't. don't make this matter. I just fucking missed me one.
Alright, well, you know, I was trying to provide cool descriptions, but whatever, Sesna.
Not a punch while she's distracted, right in the schnoz. Because she might die. Oh, ignore that second one. Oh, I did too. But 5. She's not dead, so punch her again. And I guess that's the 8.
Fair enough, yeah. You give her another quick couple punches in the. You give her a couple quick punches in the face. She hisses, "Master, may I kill her now?"
Please don't do that.
Donnel. Michael.
Just look to him. I'm trying to get a thing. I'm trying to remember. Miko himself was trying to remember what the actual like dream was like said. What was said in dream.
Like I know your little brother was saying something about him only just come back, but they would promise. Everybody promised to be like they would train or something like that.
Yeah. Left on campaign, and you only came back. You came back and said you trained with your little brother.
You see that cross frown. Turn
I
to a moment of
saw
utter
it.
rage.
I saw it just as I see you now. Where's your brother?
You have no right to discuss him.
You have no right to own the lives of these people. Defenestration!
Attempts to shove.
No, that is no. I actually do have full right to own these people. I am the Baron. That's why you dick.
Like here is the actual legal documentation. He was the opportunity to kick me.
Right, and it's versus police or acrobatics.
I am not plussed by these events.
As he's talking down and you're countering, you see that moment of anger and that moment of distraction. You lash out with a boot to his chest. And he's boom. As he goes out the window, but
Adventurers!
yeah, as he goes out the window, but bursts into mist.
He really doesn't like us.
And is gone.
He especially doesn't like us.
All right.
Right.
Right. Fuck. I'm gonna stay here. I don't have the health points to be out here taking hits right now. If I can't
No one
immediately act.
does.
Caerwynn.
I have no idea what to do.
So not saying be a heal bot.
No, he used all of his heal spells already.
Yeah, I'm completely out of spell slots now.
Man, have that Spare the Dying ready.
If only
Or
our healer
don't
had healed.
Or don't actually.
Cantrips, my dude. Cantrips and slashing. Go out swinging.
Sacred Flame.
Alright,
Yeah.
on the one in front of you, or?
Yeah, the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, that's not great.
The light sears her skin, but she manages to lean out of the way of the bolt of it as it drags across her cheek. Ah! The Master's protection has left them. Oh, you still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
Yes. Another sword attack. Let's see. If I move my sword above Sesna, do I have advantage on this one?
Yep, because she is still flanked by Sigismund.
Damn it.
This one is on alert as she ducks it. The Master's protection has fled. Finish them, sisters! As you hear screams from outside, continuing.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool. And oh dear God, my throat.
Outside screaming.
Yeah, a set of claws coming at the Barbarian.
Thank
With
God.
a strength born of desperation, you hold them off.
No.
No! No!
Come on, take your swing at me.
The one between the two of you seems quite done with her current position. And you see her gaze shoot to behind you and then back to you, and a cool smile come over her face. Do unto others. And she attempts to shove you.
You see, that's what we call a poor decision.
Quick, reversal and suplex the bitch out the window.
Shame.
Because you rolled 10
shame.
higher than her, I'll allow it.
Leave Savvy just
10 higher. It's 13 higher.
No, because he rolled at least 10 higher.
At least, okay.
but yeah, leave Savvy just like rolling onto my back, move her feet on her gun, just out the window. Nope.
Do unto others, indeed.
Hop back up. Probably should deal with that. One, I'm okay with. Two, not okay with.
As the shattering glass and further screams from outside still echo. And the last one is going to attempt to throw hands at Caerwynn.
Quick,
We'll
catch
do so
them!
Again,
Neither.
trying to swing past Sigismund as you're just keeping your blade scything, just like, no! No!
Damn it.
Away, foul creatures! Away from the poor innocent boy. Sigismund.
I won't say give me my movement to get in the position. But I would say that if I could.
Well, I can't do anything, so I'm gonna swing at this one now.
That's a hit. And which one was it? The one closer to Caerwynn or the one above?
The one closer to Caerwynn. If I could roll above a 2 on damage, that'd be fucking great.
It's a decent swing, and it cuts across her arms, drawing a thin line of blood. Sesna.
Part of me is torn. Part of me wants to be a spiteful dick to this one vampire spawn. The other part of me wants to whip him. It's a tightrope here. Actually, before I do anything, offhandedly, because I kind of would know this, or at least be likely that I learned this. Radiant damage, are the undead just vulnerable to it? Like, more so that, like, mechanically, actually, extra damage from that. Because this is a thing that has been plaguing me for most of this combat.
In character, you know that a lot of undead are resistant to a lot of damage. A lot of mortal weapons don't affect them quite right, but radiant damage still has its full effect.
Okay. Do I just clock this lady in the back of the head now that she's fallen? She can't get up.
Well, she's fallen. She has fallen down
Out
one
a
story.
window.
You guys are on the second floor.
Yes. So do I lean out the window, and throw a thing at her?
Oh, okay.
Maybe don't antagonize her. We've got 2 inside.
Got 2 inside that might outmatch us.
We'll be fine. There's only 2 now, and I got this.
He was like, I'm gonna. Part of me wants to make it actually somewhat easier for the people, because like 1 of them out there, okay, they can do it. 2 of them out there,
That one we've been beating on
I
for
feel like a bad person.
That one's been beating on for a while, and hopefully the people are getting, Mr. fucking Demon Hand. And if, even if Mr. Demon Hand is working for Strahd, he's got to keep up appearances, so he's got to fight them. And the Mr. Demon, yeah, like, we got to focus on our survivability right now.
All the way over to there, and remember I said 40 feet of movement's so gosh darn slow? 40 feet of movement's really fast, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, you went all the way up the stairs and, like, across the house in 6 seconds.
Oh yeah, no. It is both parts slow and fast.
It's
Okay,
fast
fine.
and not fast enough sometimes.
Yeah, and when it's not fast enough, you feel slow. That's the point. But
Punch the
anyway, I'm gonna
bits.
punch this one.
That's it.
In related news, fists. 14 damage.
A couple quick blows to her back. You just hear "Ah! Master."
Bitch, don't care about you.
You picked a fight with the wrong group. Oh.
Running up. Advantage, because I'm flanking, and it is technically an attack action. I'm gonna grab this bitch.
Ooh, grappling. Okay.
Fuck. She can still roll worse than me.
But
She
you
didn't-
won't.
Oh, the one time they actually roll well.
Yeah, you rush behind her, kind of slip your arms around, and she presses on your forearm. Okay.
That was broken. Okay, no, it doesn't hurt. More of a panicked reaction than anything.
Yeah, she presses on your forearm and just kind of throws your arms off of her. Do not touch me, mortal.
I could just stab you if you'd prefer.
Caerwynn.
Bitch, spit in her face as a bonus action.
I'm nonplussed by this weak boy sword. But it is a stressful situation.
Sacred Flame on the one right in front of me.
Alright. That's a hit.
7 radiant damage.
The light smacks into her chest, and you see the flesh searing and the cloth burning away. Oh, right, spiritual weapon. Where are you putting it?
Right above this one, attacking this one.
Okay. That's a hit. Alright, so another quick cut, and you see she's staggering, shaking, and there's lines of blood and burns all across her. After all of this, your blood will be delicious.
It's magically delicious.
I mean, I have had blood sausage, but it's kind of okay.
As you continue to hear screams and now shouting from outside. And shouting is a stiff voice. Formation!
Plan worked. Now we just got you and your little sister.
What? I'm the older one. I mean, what?
Look, I'm seeing double right now. There's 4 of you, but I know there's only 2 of you.
No. No. The other 2 are still here. Yes.
One set of claws against Sigismund.
See? How can 2 creatures make 4 attacks? It's
My gosh.
unreasonable.
My gosh, she's right.
4 damage. Jeff. Oh, okay. Sorry. And then the other set at Caerwynn, who leans out of the way.
I would have used warding flare there.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's a 10. You're fine.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but he
no,
has to
he's
declare
still saying he
before
wants.
a roll.
Yeah, he has to declare before the roll's made.
Also, as a side, because that guy, they do get 2 attacks a pop, don't they?
That was
that
the
was
one
one's 2
hitting us.
attacks. The other one
Oh,
is
he's making
throwing
one.
a hand,
Oh,
is
oh.
throwing one hand at Donnel, and throwing the other hand at Donnel. And Donnel, she's grabbed you by the neck of your armor.
Hi there. Good to see you.
You're cute and young. You taste great.
I hear that a lot.
By who?
Sigismund.
Going. Hit.
There were a lot of really look. Whenever most of the men in your village get taken by Ravager orcs, their wives are very lonely. I get flirted with a lot by older women. It's weird.
Hey, it's a hit.
Please.
You know what? I'm not rolling damage from this goddamn sheet anymore.
No,
Look,
fair.
look, it's superstition, but it's your superstition, damn it. That my superstitions have kept me alive.
You managed to get another cut on her, but the axe just isn't biting like it should.
That's just for the sake of it.
You forgot to pet Poogie before the hunt.
Yeah, would have been much better.
Anyway. Sesna.
I mean, now I know I should be hitting that one, but... But... There we go. But no, that one's actually getting punched now. Which of course means no advantage. But good news, it still hurt when I roll a 1. Okay. That's what we do when we roll 1s. And then another. Okay, good.
You swing at her and she kind of leans out of the way, kind of partially pulling Donnel into the way, causing you to throw your hands wide. Donnel. Donnel. There you go.
Funnily enough, this is also part of my plan. I was muted as I was talking because I was talking to Joyce on the side. Yeah, funnily enough, this is also part of my plan because I'm going to use my action not to break the grapple, to gain control of the grapple.
Alright.
I was wondering if can two people grapple each other, or does one person have to be grappling the other?
They both have the grappled condition, but one is in control of the grapple.
Now that he is in control of the grapple, he cannot be bitten.
I'm going to fucking spin her around and shove the bitch's head into this fire.
Alright. As you sort of spin with her. And her head being forced into the flame.
You know, I appreciate the compliment. You're pretty hot yourself.
Nice.
Caerwynn.
Other Chandra Nalar quotes.
Alright. She's barely on her feet, kind of staggering and forcing him to be holding himself up. Not again!
53 feet. I can't.
Oh!
But
Damn it.
it's enough.
She
No,
sways
it's
just
not,
barely
Gus.
out of the way and it just grazes along her neck. Ah!
She takes no damage because it's a cantrip. If I avoid a party wipe, it's gonna be by the rules, damn it.
Oh, we're gonna be fine.
Are we
We've
really,
got,
though?
like,
Yes,
Yes,
this one
no.
needs to use her action to break the grapple and get away from me, so
Yep.
that's a turn of only 2 attacks.
And she's
This
going
one
to
in the
attempt-
middle could get lucky.
And she's going to attempt to break the grapple. Michael, if you could do me a personal favor and roll a total of result of below an 8.
Alrighty, I can probably do that now that you asked me to.
I'm sorry!
Oh no!
All
You
she
just
did is break the
love-
grapple, she's right there.
Yeah.
You just love to fuck us, don't you?
is that about 8 or 9 nat ones we rolled collectively?
No.
Well, if we look at all my damages,
Yeah, she forces
Again, you guys need to chill, we still got this. That's her action, that's all
Oh,
she
I'm allowed to be snippy, asshole. Don't tell me what to do.
No, be snippy after we survive. That's what I'm saying.
Aside,
If I want.
as,
But
as a side, that's less me just being snippy. That's more me making a joke because that is very unlikely.
Oh, it is. It is highly unlikely. I was talking about Jeff, though, because I know Jeff is a salty boy like me.
But she does kind of put her foot on your chest, push back and away from her so she can get free and pull her head out of the fire. She spins.
What's the matter? I thought you liked hugging.
As her sister, concentrate, damn it! She takes a swing at Sesna.
Oh,
No.
Right, yep. And she takes a swing at Sesna again. And damn it.
No.
The holy light of Sarenrae just sort of shining off your skin as her claws rake across the light. Damn it! Die for me! Sigismund.
How many times has
Like,
this spell
That
kept
shield
her
of
from getting hit?
value shield of faith, I just want to point out.
oh
Alright.
no, it is. It's probably the
Dude,
best
any
spell
any
that's
AC buff, any AC buff is a good AC buff.
okay, so 18. Now I will be rolling the d12.
Yes, but the amount of functional value that it's actually getting in this fight.
You know, this was the best spell that was cast the
14.
entire. Yeah, like, well, that's the second time you rolled a 9. You did roll a 9 with the sheet before.
I don't think I did, but okay, I will take your word on that.
You wind up, swing, and determined to get the axe this time, you hit it. She is spinning. I guess she hears the whistling of the blade coming into the air. Spins, catches the line of her shoulder, takes
Nice
her
head
head
you got
right
there.
off. As her body bursts into ashes.
Awesome!
Alright.
Ah,
So seeing that there's
Now,
one left, is he still on the ground over there?
Hmm?
That old man's still on the ground over there?
Yeah! This whole thing in the background, you heard.
Look, Nico knows he has commoner HP. That pommel strike should have killed him. Like if that was lethal damage, it would have killed him.
Alright, so.
You sort
I get
of
a
maybe
face?
kind of crushes larynx.
did I get a face full of ash since
You
her
all
head-
got a face full of that burst.
Okay, so to be clear, is all that on fire behind her?
The crate is on fire, and it looks like if something's not done about it, it will slowly spread to spare room.
Okay, so I want to move there to give advantage, but I don't want to if it's on fire.
You
Again,
can push.
it could catch, and you're gonna have to go around the crates next to you if you want to avoid fire there.
You can
Well,
always push her.
5, 10, no, it's 15. 20. I will go here, and no, I can't push because I attacked.
Yep.
I will go there.
Sesna?
Well, can't do the thing I quite want to do because it turns out the rules don't allow that. But what I am going to do is now just pummel this lady with, well, with magic sunlight powers. I'm gonna just do this. Hey, I can also do sunlight powers.
Hit.
For 8.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, look, chunk of wood. Eh.
And you're just throwing bits of spare wood at her. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it works.
Yeah. What was it about stakes? Yeah. Ow. Yeah. Nah, I guess I wasn't pointing enough. How about this one?
Stop with the sunlight powers, both of you.
I would consider it a personal favor if you would stop that.
You're not gonna kill me? I see we've reached an impasse then.
Donnel. How many rounds has it been? Has Sigismund's rage run out?
Sigismund's rage doesn't have rounds. It's not Pathfinder, dude.
Yeah,
He's been
no,
attacked
but
all this time.
No, but it
It
lasts
lasts
for
for-
1 minute. For 1 minute per activation.
No.
Does it not?
It does. It does last for 1 minute per activation.
Your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends if you are knocked unconscious.
Alright.
It has not been a minute yet.
It's been about 9 rounds, I think.
So yeah,
I think
next
we're on
round is gonna be the
second
last round for it. But Donnel, it's your turn.
Look, I'm tired of this bitch already. But you know what? I'm gonna grapple her again. Grabbing her again. This time I'm just kind of holding her arms and saying, just kill her already.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm
Now,
tired.
I know.
I'm bleeding out.
No,
I'm
no,
not
we've
losing
said
anyone
some
again.
things. I know we've said some things, but could we potentially come to an understanding? No. Caerwynn?
Time for you to die.
Does? Oh yeah, that's spiritual weapon. Absolutely have advantage on that.
Because she's
Yep.
grappled.
Yep.
Yep.
And she has disadvantage on the dex save if she's grappled, right?
Yep.
I would say yes. Even if the rules are not. Ouch.
Ah, Master! I already left.
Look, he kicked
Fine.
me out a window. I'm not coming back. He said some things about my brother. He kicked me out the window. That was very rude.
His last friend gave me PTSD about getting knocked out of things.
No, more along the lines of, I'm sorry, but I didn't marry you, so you're not really important to me, and I have to go talk to a witch about a dream.
What does it mean?
The numbers, what does it mean?
Well, I can read the
What are you on
cards.
about?
Read the cards for you if you want, but oh, don't you start that shit.
She's
I
going to
read
attempt
cards. I'm not in a Neuromancer.
she's going to attempt to do a break free of the grapple. Fuck.
It's okay. Remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
And a push layer? I don't.
But
It's up to you.
I have the higher bonus.
This is correct, and I will allow you to maintain the grapple.
Alright.
Sigismund, it is the last turn of your rage. You can feel it fading.
Putting my knee on the back of, putting my knee in the middle of her back and just pulling her arms like, nope, not now.
As I feel my rage fading, I sort of chuckle to myself. I don't remember the last time this happened. Oh right, all those zombies. But now for the hitting with the great axe. Grr, 11.
You're biting into her, and man, you wish this axe would do what it was supposed to.
Fuck's sake, die already!
I swear you're gonna roll the edge with your damn skin!
You are making progress, though. You are making progress. Cessna?
It's like
punch
the-
bitch, so you can hit her
like-
twice.
It's like the damn things are made out of wood or something.
I mean... I'm gonna...
Punch her. You get an extra attack because you're a monk.
Yeah, actually, no, true. Actually, I don't have to run all the way around to get advantage now.
Yep.
Yeah. Punch. Good job. Punch.
There you go.
I just feel bad for her now.
I don't.
The
I
divine
don't.
energy exits your fist, hitting into her body. And you can see it rippling across her skin as she screeches. "Ah! My sisters are slaughtering the peasants outside."
I don't think so.
Tom?
Why? I don't hear anything.
I mean, you've still heard general panic and shouting outside, but it does appear to be a bit more ordered now.
Look, that sounds like the outside's problem. I cannot help them with that.
All right, Donnel. Just gonna maintain the grapple.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm gonna do that.
Caerwynn.
Next round of shit stomping.
Fucking die.
Stab her. Good job.
Oh god. Roll it.
Please roll max damage.
Else.
The divine light of Sarenrae burns across her, and then your spiritual weapon arcs down and slices up her back, splitting her, kind of butterflying her ribs, before she bursts into ash.
Red Viking, Red Eagle. Big Red Eagle.
Right, so Sigismund is going to, still sort of anger fading from his eyes, move back here, grab this old man. Where the fuck are the bow?
I'm gonna do a quick investigation / perception, whichever works better for finding
Help
the
action.
bones.
Help action. I'm helping her do that.
All right.
Guidance.
I don't know which one you want me to do.
Both.
I mean, investigation at this point.
With
Okay.
advantage.
Anyone else want to do that? Would someone else like to do that?
I'm actually pretty good in investigation.
I'm helping whoever's looking now. Go.
Alright, so
Roll
add
advantage. It doesn't do anything but make them feel better about themselves.
Wait, what's your intelligence bonus, Sesna?
Not.
Okay, you help him. I'll roll my own investigation.
alright, so add 4 to my investigation roll for
Okay.
guidance.
All right.
And
20. 16 to boot. As you guys are tearing through this room, and outside you hear a couple more loud bestial screeches and the crackling of fire. You're not sure if the crackling is from in here or out there, but as you're tearing this room apart, as the fire starts to catch, spreading a bit onto some of the spare wood. You're tearing through everything you can think of in this room, and you find nothing in this room.
Motherfucking wasn't in this room. He was lying to us.
I grab him, put him against the wall, grab a sharp piece of wood. You are going to tell me show me where it is, or I'm going to eviscerate you.
As he desperately points across the hall.
I take him with me. As I open the door.
6 more vampires spawn.
I was gonna say just like, cool, stabs a bit.
No.
There you go. You can.
Taking him with me. I'm 110% done with this man's shit.
Alright.
Meanwhile.
Are you following behind him or heading outside?
Yeah.
Well, I assume we will see. Well,
I'm following behind
he's probably
Dark.
doing this by the time that we're actually here. He's probably in the middle of there.
Yeah, he's probably already in the next room, so...
Yeah, I would be
I'm
following.
gonna do what I'm originally gonna do, and I'm gonna go check like one of the other rooms down here.
I'm running outside to assist.
Alright. So, Sesna? Sesna, as you run downstairs and throw open that room.
Says, I know it was a rough fight, but throwing up on this burning down house?
Donnel, you're hurrying outside. And Caerwynn, you said you were following Sigismund?
Yeah.
Follow him into the room. So,
As he follows, as Caerwynn follows in after me, Sigismund just has this man by the back of his throat, dragging him along.
oh, I didn't think of his neck, Jesus.
Back of his neck.
But Sesna, 1 second.
Does he have enough hair
Back
to
up.
grab it and drag him along with?
He's got a fair amount of beard, you can get a handful of it. Sesna, as you kick in this door like the Barovian PD,
FBI, open up!
Police search warrant!
a table with 4 chairs is in one corner of this room, and the lantern hanging from a chain directly above. 2 well-made cabinets stand against the east wall.
Why do I feel like that bones are not in those cabinets? Up!
The next door to be kicked in. But,
Yeah.
if you're doing that,
Shit, probably not in here either. Unless there are drawers.
1 moment. As you're kicking open that door, Donnel, you get outside, you round the corner of the building, and you see 4 of the guards. Slashes across the exposed skin, and just kind of shakily holding their pikes as the dissolving bones of the vampires they were thrown out the windows are kind of pierced on them. And you see Izek next Strahd standing in the middle of the road, fire still in his one hand as he's searching for new threats, and you see him like cock his hand back as you come around the corner, and he sees who it is, and he lowers it. I have questions, outsider.
I have answers. Now get somebody to treat those people. You can have a talk with me all you'd like. Just make sure the civilians and your men are taken care of first. I ain't going nowhere.
You see several men of the village who appear to have grabbed whatever weapons, improvised or otherwise, they had at hand axes, clubs, and were just sort of tried to follow the guard to help and hadn't been able to get there in time. They were kind of looking around and like they're starting to see the smoke coming out of the upstairs windows and like and Izek just kind of looks and sees it. Buckets, go! Save the structure at least. You see the men rushing off the other buckets to try and put this shit out.
As I kick open this door,
You're gonna want to have words with the gravedigger. He's got some lovely guests you've been introduced to. Just gonna kind of fucking sit down.
As I realized that did not read something going forward. The first room you stepped into, Sigismund, it was a kitchen containing a square table surrounded by chairs and shelves of provisions. As you kick open the next door,
I'm still bringing him with me.
Yeah. This modest bedchamber holds a cot and several well-made pieces of furniture, including a table, a padded chair, a bookshelf, and a wardrobe.
as I drag him into the room with me. Where?
As he points toward a cupboard in the eastern corner.
I throw him at the cupboard.
Well,
Open it.
You throw him at it, and he kind of pulls it open as he stumbles to the ground. So
I look inside.
God, it was just one pommel strike to the throat. Stop being a bitch.
almost like he crushed his larynx. He's so fucking confident.
Going to look inside and see if they're actually in here.
Look, I don't know my own strength. Or maybe I did, and I was a little upset at him betraying us.
Yeah, yeah, just as he opens the cupboard and falls down, looking inside. Better fucking be in here.
It's full of cloaks and clothes, and give me a perception check.
Alright. Just a little bit blinded by all this unforgiving rage.
Sigismund, you're kind of tearing through it, like ripping the clothes out, and you don't see anything that might be holding the bones. Caerwynn, were you still following Sigismund into that room?
Absolutely.
And you see Sigismund tearing the clothes out of here, but you see nothing in the wardrobe. Meanwhile, Sesna. This workshop contains everything a carpenter needs to make coffins and furniture. 3 sturdy work tables stretch the length of the west wall. They're scattered with tools and bits of wood, but you don't see anything. There don't appear to be any drawers in the tables or anything. It looks like they've sort of got the lattice work up the back of them where you would hang the tools.
Shit! Other room! Investigation! Fucking that goddamn 20!
You tear through the cabinets, just like trying to see if there's anything. You kind of find a couple bags and boxes. You rip them open, and there's bits of broken jewelry and assorted junk that he appears to have collected over the years.
The other room?
Alright. Donnel,
There will be thermal masks and potentially floorboards.
Donnel, Izek is sort of just, he's just sort of gesturing for you to just stay where you are as he rallies the
I ain't
he
going
rallies-
nowhere.
Yeah, he rallies the peasantry who start rushing inside and upstairs with buckets full of water and thick blankets. And they start trying to control the fire.
Hey, how you doing?
Do any of them come into our room?
They saw which windows the smoke was coming from, and they just sort of rushed towards that side of the house, so none of them have come into the street yet. Speaking of, Sigismund, you found nothing within the wardrobe.
I pick him up. Last chance. If he lied to me again.
Not lying! As he gestures towards the bottom of the wardrobe. False! On bottom!
Caerwynn, check it.
I check it.
As I move this old man aside.
I'm gonna fix your windpipe just to break it again, you old piece of shit.
Caerwynn, knowing that being told there's a false bottom, you're able to quickly kind of run your hands along and find it. And you open up the base, and inside the compartment are 2 sacks. One large one that as you tear it open, you see a set of bones within. And a small one that as you kind of shift it as you're opening the larger one, you hear the clinking of coin inside of it.
Are they there?
Yes, they're here.
Good. Take him back to the temple as I take this man and I begin to head downstairs. Let's see what old Firehand has to say about you, traitor.
No, please! I didn't have a choice!
You had a... Yeah, no, I didn't have a choice. Oh, you had a choice. You could have died like a man.
As you hear this, Sigismund is hauling him down the stairs, Sesna. And Caerwynn makes his way toward the temple.
Caerwynn doesn't.
We found the thing, so.
Caerwynn doesn't totally believe. Caerwynn doesn't totally agree with what Sigismund is saying right now, but he's also a little bit too angry to care.
As you tried to get me killed by vampires!
But yeah, I've heard nothing about we found the thing. But I've heard nothing about we found the thing, so. Floorboards?
As you are tearing this room apart and just finding nothing but tools that have fallen behind the tables and...
No, I mean, like, because I figured nothing with the tables. It was just like, is there any loose floorboards? Does it feel like there's anything under the floor? No, no, no.
Yeah, it looks like the floor is built properly onto the ground, and you're kind of like... You're checking any loose or squeaky boards and kind of pulling on them, but they're still... They're solidly attached. And you're like, where?
Alright.
Bust through the door to outside.
Yep.
Hi, Sesna.
I can't find
him. Came out the back door.
I came out the back door? I just rushed down.
Well, I came out this door. Wherever I went.
Yeah,
I also didn't move myself on the map at all because I thought going outside would be off the map.
But yeah. At this point, we're going to go over the Vallaki map.
Yeah, before I head out the door, I yell, Donnel, Sesna, I found the bones.
Okay. Good.
I'm taking them to the chapel.
Shortly after stepping out with him, bringing this old man out by his neck, Isaac!
Isaac looks over as the fire's starting to be controlled. And...
I get to him and I just drop him in front of fucking
You drop Henrik
in front of him. This worthless bastard was hiding vampire spawn in his shop.
Please, I had no choice.
There's always a choice, mister.
The choice was do as I was told or die.
Still a choice. Still one you
Should
made.
have chosen die.
Steve looks up pitifully to Isaac. For it's in my power. I would kill you here, Henrik. Let us see what the Burgomaster has to say. So, with that devilish hand, reaches down, grabs Henrik by the back of his shirt, and starts dragging him away. Henrik just sobbing and begging the whole way. Several of the Vallakian guards are still kind of directing the final bits of putting out the fire and securing everything. And Zach calls over his shoulder, "Outsider, come with me."
Yes, sir. What says Nick? Everyone know where I'm going? I promised this gentleman I'd have a chat with him. Oh, like hell you're going along. Oh, there you are. Hi, Sesna.
So yeah, with those two going that way, he didn't call for me. I'm gonna head back to the inn, because I have had a hell of a morning.
It's been a day.
It hasn't even been a
Not
day.
even noon. It's been a day.
It's been 8 hours. Actually, no, for him it's more like 6 hours.
Yep.
But this is literally just fucking... Actually, how long has this... Oh god, we've barely done 2 miles.
Yeah. Like
This has been... It's
up.
not even fucking 7 yet!
Nope. This is our morning.
It is barely sunrise.